Everything people out there. Take it away.
Find your glory, write your story, fearless feet will carry you. Time you own it, take your moment, be a fire burning through. Hustling from night until morning, grinding it out, it won't be long. Feel your power, it's your hour, you inspire, you are strong.
Enjoy your Zoa. No applause? You're all fired.
Now that you've reached the stage in your life where quality television is important, Nubian TV is a black network that speaks to your lifestyle. Nubian TV is the world's first digital network devoted to the upscale and political lifestyles of black people. Nubian TV's programming includes politics, travel, fashion, food, automotive, arts and culture, civil rights, music, and more. Watch now on Amazon Fire TV, Roku, or watch globally at nubiantv.net. Nubian TV, it's what you want to watch. Now that you've reached
Caesar, just look at him. Politician, general, author, ruler, man. Legend has it, he's not only stared into the belly of the beast, he's had it for dinner. Here he's free to relax, or party, or relax, or party, or relax, and party. His is a world of opulence, excess, and the occasional impulse buy. Not one to rest on his laurels, he's famous for ushering in a new age of entertainment. So, for anyone seeking a place where the sun never sets on a good time, all this awaits.
I am Caesar, and I approve this palace.
Well, hello, everybody. Oh, my Lord, it's 6 o'clock on the dot. We are in our drop top. Our car is a-rolling. And, y'all, we got so many different destinations to go to. I'm not here by myself. Hey, Gigi. Oh, child.
Hey, listen, it is so much. Oh, thank y'all for being here. I'm so glad to be here. Listen, like you said, we are cruising the streets because, honey, baby.
Man, this tour right here that we're about to go on with episode 2 of the Never Ever Met. Not to mention, shout out to Ray to Love on Reddit. Okay? Gigi, they understood the assignment just like we understood the assignment. Ray and Love ain't on. So they also covered it. So what I found on the Ray to Love Reddit, let's just get to it. Higher is waiting. Lower is available. But either way, we are live on tour. Let me take down this iconic intro. You see the virtual tour background. Yes, you do. Good damn you do. Hang on, y'all. I gotta get myself adjusted. Oh, you hear the virtual tour music, and then there is me. Hello, everybody. Welcome in. Glad to have you here, child. Hey, Juby, real good to see you. Community. These streets need to be cruised. There's too much going on, child. There's too much going on. So for those of you who do not know the show, I'm gonna turn on my camera and give y'all. Well, actually, I can't do that because they do the copyright thing. Like, go after people who are causing chaos, destruction, and hell. Good damn. If you post a clip to YouTube, damn it, it's for public use at this point. Anyway, let's roll on. I got my notes. Gigi, are you ready to get to this first destination, child? Because y'all, I don't know what to tell y'all. But me and Gigi called this shit. We called it. So the episode
Last week when it came to production.
That part. So last week, y'all saw an argument that happened with Dominique and Alexis. Okay? Dominique and Alexis are right here. So basically, Dominique did push Alexis, and Alexis pushed back. And so, after that morning, Tashonda Jones talked to Alexis. They had a conversation and everything. Well, actually, no, before all that, it was producers, and everybody was talking, and one of the producers said that he is going to go to a hotel, and he may be coming back. Maybe. And Gigi, when I heard maybe, I'm like, child, not maybe. I'm just like, Lord, help my Father God soul. I was just like, because like I said, last week we told y'all what should have happened. Some PA, production assistant, some associate producer should have been running out video village like, whoa, what the fuck is going on here? Sorry, y'all know I'm animated. But what the fuck is going on here? And it should have been stopped immediately. Now, no, all good, Diamond Diva Honeybee, glad to have you here. Hey, Lady B, welcome in. And so let's talk about that as well. Like, camera people came in so damn slow. I'm like, yo, you know what? Where are the Maury cameramen and camera women on this damn show? Because we need some Maury people running. Because you know, when the lie determined that was a lie. They were running with that damn camera. Oh, they were running. But they came out so slow to your poor community. And so, Gigi, in the morning, there's a conversation that happens with Alexis and Dominique. What did you think about that conversation? Because the way it happened was Tashonda said, you know, hey, can we talk? And but before all that, everybody was just talking about what was going on. You know, Shay was talking to the ladies about, you know, things that were going on, and then, you know, the brothers were talking as well. And I think it was during that point, right, Gigi, after breakfast, that Tashonda came up the stairs, right?
I think it was after that. Yeah.
Okay. So after that, there was a conversation with Alexis and Tashonda Jones, and they looked like they were in the garden. And so Dominique had a video message. Why in the hell are we allowing somebody that pushed a whole woman to have a voice on national TV through a video message? Like, what the actual hell? And Alexis was saying that I didn't like the fact that he said it wasn't that big of a deal. And so, Gigi, did we not give the game plan of how this was going to go? Now, even though We
Listen,
said
we definitely gave the game, but one thing before we even get to that, I want to actually acknowledge the fact that Aaron, when they
that
was all
part.
sitting there talking at breakfast, and Aaron was sitting there like, "Hey," and hold on, didn't I call her last week? I said he's looking at her like that is his daughter because he's
Yes,
probably
you
got a
did.
daughter her age. I said that, and
Yes,
those
you
was the
did.
exact words that he said. He said, "Look, I got a daughter her age, and uh, I've been um." you know, I wouldn't want that for her. And I'm gonna tell you just like this is what it is. And he gave her the game as a
Yes,
father, and all the women was there to support her, like, hey, you shouldn't have to deal with certain things like this. This shouldn't have to be, an issue. Like, if a man shows you the signs and shows you who he is, you believe him when he gives you that sign. Don't sit there and continue on just because you feel like he's going to change. And didn't I say it seemed like she accepted it for the simple fact that she had already said when she first got there that he has a temper. So that means
he
he
has
has
a
showed
temper.
you a temper online before
Correct.
even getting together in person. You know what I'm saying? So there was a lot there. But yeah, I just wanted to acknowledge the fact of Aaron stepping through and
Absolutely,
speaking from a
without
man
question.
and a father's point of view. That was wonderful. I really, really appreciated that from him.
No, without question. And even Diamond was like, "You should have got me." And Diamond is that one. Okay, she's loving, kind, and gracious, but cross her wrong, she gonna cross you wrong. And shout out to Aaron H because he said what needed to be said. So basically, that conversation happened, and so Tashana said, "Listen, you gotta know. Thank you so much, Diamond Demon Honeybee. Like, comment, share, subscribe to my channel and GG's channel as well." Um, she said that you deserve better than that. And what I noticed in that conversation with Tashonda Jones and Alexis is that Alexis really she knew she had feelings, but she didn't know what they were. And so then Tashonda, hey Lynette, still welcome in. So Tashonda, that comment right there, I'm with you. So Tashonda said, "Hey, listen, we have a no-touch policy here. So not only is he leaving, but you're leaving." Did we not call this fucking shit? Y'all
Listen,
don't
we gave the
like,
media game last week. We told y'all exactly how we would do as producers, giving y'all the media game and how things are supposed to be ran. We gave that to y'all, and you see exactly that's exactly what they did. And you know what? I want to address this because there have been some, content creators or people who like, you know, own show and abuse, which they do. You know what I'm saying? Hell, look at every show OWN has. There's so much abuse, ratchetry, drink spilling, bottles thrown, all of that. But I just want to shout them out for this because they cut that shit off right quick.
that part.
We have a no touch policy, and
Correct.
since it got physical, both of y'all have to go.
Yep.
We're not gonna have this. They set the tone and they let people know, listen here, we're not afraid to kick y'all out and let y'all go home because we're not here. We're not here for that. And that's another reason why we say, listen, when it comes to production, you can tell the production staff is different with this
Yes,
show.
it
You can
is.
tell
Yes,
it's a
it
completely
is.
different production team because of how things are ran.
Right. And so my biggest thing is this. I get, as a content creator, it's your job to find the topics or the stories that will hit your audience, right? Domestic violence is a real deal, heavy issue that should not be an issue because right is right, wrong is wrong. However, also talk about the correction to the abuse as well in your content. That's all I'm asking. Now, listen, y'all gonna do what y'all want to do, but I really do think it's unfair that if you're just talking about the first episode just to be in the conversation, but you don't at least acknowledge the fact that they did fix it, then your content it's not gonna hit because people like a conflict resolution. You know what I mean? So, like I said, y'all got everybody talk about it. We talked about it. But we at least gave y'all the media game what was going to happen. Even though it didn't happen exactly like it happened, the context of it still happened. So, like I said, GG and everybody, there is a thing of the Ready to Love Reddit, right? So here it is here. Never ever met. Lexi and Dom told me the relationship and altercation was fake. So Carmisha reviews. I don't believe it. That fight was real. She was trying to help him spin it so it looked like he was not in abuse. What man with fake DV on national TV? So there is no confidentiality clause. I sued them. We just got to one episode. We starring with this classic hood struggle love. When I see those two, I don't even watch TV to see. I don't even have to watch TV to see the dynamics. OWN is just going for ratings at this point. I mean, they're going for ratings at this point, but yet you're talking about it. But okay. I'm sorry. I just need y'all to be better before you open your mouth. He's throwing out all the abuser manipulator lines. I hate to hear that Alexis is minimizing excuses the behavior. People should know that reality TV is reality TV and it's fake. Alexis. Is it me? I thought reality meant real people about real life. So producers have to so low to get real people to go on fake show, real show with fake people. As a DV survivor, that scene was very triggering. And for them to now say it was fake, yeah, that looked real to me. Either way, shame on you, OWN, for allowing it to air. Do better. Once again, OWN aired the resolution. I'm going to need y'all to stop that shit. I'm going to need y'all to stop. They aired the conclusion to that. They are both so silly and immature. I turned the interview off two ignorant individuals. I eat needles before I cap for an abuser. That's a very graphic way to have an option, but I understand the sentiment. All he really had to do was take ownership and apologize. I'm sure people would have moved on. So, with that being said, here's this clip here. Shout out to Another Round. Here's the content creator here. Shout out to Another Round. So here it is here. Here we go. Ride it back. Here we go.
Come on, man.
Fake.
Yeah.
Fake. Please,
Hell, that's how he-
entertainment purposes only.
Yeah.
No, I am not. No, he is not holding a gun to my head and saying fake.
They said I'm real deal pimping over here. I'm over here like, yeah, girl. Say what you supposed to say. Or else.
Like, yeah, like it was fake. It was fake. Like,
Just wrapped around her, but not hitting just tussling. For sure. That's the first person ever to call it exactly what it was.
wait, what? Oh, somebody said something?
She said she just called it what it was. She said just wrapped around her rough, but not hitting just tussling. Like, yeah, okay, call it what it is.
Oh, yeah, not one time, let me make this simple. Not one time he hit me, he struck me in the face. Like, I see some of the still images. It looked like you knocked my ass.
I knocked her.
And they
Look like goddamn Mario Brothers. Yeah,
like, you knocked my ass.
no beating. Man, I've been in jail like a motherfucker.
I promise you, if he knocked me out, the police would have been called and everything else. The police would have been called.
I'm not no little nigga. I'm 6'4", 250, bro. If I was a boxer, I'd be a heavyweight. I'd have to fight Mike Tyson and some shit like that. What the fuck I look like hitting a female, bro? Her ass, boy, my ass would be in the penitentiary. Okay? And I have no arrest records of hitting no females. 32 years. What are you talking about? Just be entertained. Y'all thinking too hard, gang. I need some music at this point. I'm gonna go outside to the club or something. I'm feeling froggy.
Yeah. Don't, because you already in the mood.
That's my
You know how
Burn. They said I'm Chris Brown. Burn said these the same people that listen to Breezy. They tripping. Oh yeah, Chris Brown beat the fuck out of Rihanna. Had a Willie lump all over here, over there. Chris Brown was piecing her ass right on up. Then he beat the fuck. Lex, we can't get the 360. I thought we was trying to let them know that you ain't. Okay, my bad.
that part, because we already discussed that. Everybody know, like, he shaded me, like, oh, her body is fucked up or whatever. That wasn't real.
Oh, bro. Fuck out of here. Niggas is letting you said corny. Well, get off the live.
What happened? Who are you arguing with?
Read the comments. She said corny. Bye, man.
Oh wow! If I'm corny, why are you? Yeah,
Why are you here?
Like if I'm corny.
Let's read the comments, shall we? Ladies,
Listen, let me just say, come on,
right
girl. Okay, first off, I am so sick when people always click editing. Listen, we know that you didn't hit her. Okay, we saw it. It was a push, and I even said, hell, he pushed her. And she spun around. That's what we see. We're going off what we seen. Okay.
Exactly.
Now, wasn't nobody claiming that you beat her down. That was never the case. But, girl, it doesn't matter. He still showed you who he is. If he can get that height, you know what I'm saying? And actually, if y'all both can push each other's buttons like that and push each other to both get into that point, what is the point of y'all even being around each other? Who wants that toxic shit?
Correct.
Evidently she does, because she surely was acting like, now I'm not going to talk to him no more. Girl, yes, you are. Stop it.
And this is the thing that really got to me. Y'all both laughing at this situation.
Right.
And then for dumb, I'm not gonna call him dumb. I'm gonna call him dumb, saying lump all over Rihanna. Really? Like, okay, you know what? You can say what you want to about Chris Brown, but I truly believe Chris Brown would not be of this behavior now. That was a mistake many years ago.
And then listen, no, it's not right for a man to put his hands on a woman, but also it's not right for a woman to put their hands on a man either. And we all know that's the situation when it came to Chris Brown and Rihanna. She hit this man with a whole fucking stiletto.
Yes,
who the fuck is finna let you hit them with a whole stiletto and not defend themselves? Sometimes you react to shit, and it might not be the right reaction at the right time. You just lose yourself. Okay, I am not defending nothing that this man did, but come on now, let's actually look at the full picture. Y'all acting like this man just, you know what I'm saying, popped her just because he, stopped at a red light and he didn't want to. Like, no,
absolutely, and not to mention too, Chris Brown never laughed at Rihanna. Dumb.
No.
Let's read these damn comments. It's rare that it's rare for a man. It's rare that a man will strike you first. There are small signs like the ones you saw in this episode. Just because they don't have charges doesn't mean they won't or haven't physically abused people. So both of them are goofy and they aren't that embarrassed. Says a lot. They're trying to play it off and spit. So all of our lives are lying. Age, it doesn't matter. You can't explain the violence away. That was not entertainment. I want to see, especially on gets an L. Take this message to the Zeus Network. Once again, this is not on. This is not on production. Now, if they would have let that couple stay, then I understand, Stacey, 1080, what you're saying. But they actually handled it. Okay? So they pretended to be together on a show, throw the whole show on the network away. Bondi Blue been saying those dudes by the number of hairlines are always dangerous and not to be trusted. Not the hairline, by the numbers, Jesus. So another clip here. Carmisha Reviews. Shout out to Carmisha Reviews and also Crystal XO. Those were some of the first people that I saw besides me, because I was the first one to break the show on YouTube. Damn, skip me. But let's listen to Carmisha Reviews. Shout out to her as we listen to this. Here we go.
Live. What is going on? I heard that y'all saying that it's fake, which I'm gonna tell y'all from reality TV standpoint, I've been doing that for a long time. Y'all probably the first ones to actually say it. I just don't want y'all to get in trouble. That's why I kind of popped on, was like, y'all good saying all this. Y'all comfortable saying all this on live.
Thank you so much. I appreciate it.
Good with that.
And ain't nobody killed nobody puppy. Ain't everybody alive and great and healthy. I'm sorry. I really come from problems. You dig? So this ain't no problem. Our kids fed, bills is paid. Like, what's the real issue, bro? 95% of the things y'all watch on TV is not real to an extent. It got some realness to it. I'm gonna say that. It got some realness
and
to
that's
it.
what people felt like. We are not the first ones to fake a relationship. Like, we not the first ones to fake a relationship to get on TV. Like, come on now. We might be the first ones to say it was fake. We might, because nobody gonna say it.
Right.
But because
No,
Yeah, I
agree.
know it's a mind boggle for you because y'all used to own having the same shows, same niggas in suits, same niggas doing a little bit. No, be a little more younger, be a little more lit. I know it's a lot to take in. Just sit back, really
But
relax.
people
Oh
act like
my
it's that
God!
bad.
Hold
Like
on,
when we
Dom. Wait a
say,
minute. Hold on, Dom. Hold on, baby. Let me tell you something, baby.
Okay, so now they trying to say that they're coming out and
I've been
admitting
doing
that
that
their whole relationship was a fake.
for
You
say,
just
but I
Okay,
haven't
so
seen
different age
okay.
brackets, so we got different
Right.
flavor.
No, I'm
20-year-olds
just
don't
telling
act
you.
like
No, no.
30-year-olds.
I'm just telling you. Ain't nothing that you can't say that I haven't seen or heard on reality TV. This ain't my first rodeo. But I do
Give a fuck
understand what
about
you guys
nobody
are
getting
saying.
bothered. What is they talking
No, I
about,
understand
nigga?
what
It's
you
some
guys are
money.
saying, coming through and saying that y'all want to come through and just tell the truth.
If we
Like,
get to
that
thinking,
real.
get
You
your
know
ass
what I'm
on. You thinking too hard, bro.
What happened?
My bad. I'm talking to dude right.
Oh, okay. No,
You thinking
I'm
too
just
hard.
saying that I get what you guys are saying. Like, literally, I've been doing this shit for such a long time that I've had casting behind the scenes, but not in public. So I do understand what you guys are saying about that, by
You straight?
storyline. Most reality
yeah,
TV people
it's
have
a
a
story.
storyline.
I have multiple storylines. Y'all gonna see multiple.
Yeah.
Like I can't speak on it, but it's gonna be multiple
But
storylines
I'll
with
be real.
me.
But you know me, I'm gonna be real.
Wait a minute, multiple storylines with you, but yet you and him are off the show. Okay, let's roll on.
Y'all know that I'm in contact with the network, and I just do not want you guys to get in trouble. That's all I was saying.
So
You
they
need
act
to
like
stand,
they
stand
not
on
our
your
they
shit,
not our daddies
stand
and
on your
mamas.
shit all day. Hold on, stand on business, stand on your shit all day. I get it, but I'm just saying, just be careful. That's all I'm saying. I'm not coming. That's all I'm saying. Me, just stand
We
on
heard it
business.
like 100 times, but I appreciate it.
Oh my gosh.
Hey,
Saying the truth. I'm
I
saying
said
truth.
I'm done with it. Y'all grown. I got
We
this.
not 15.
No, yeah, and
We
I get what
grown.
you're saying.
We
So
real.
I just didn't really think it would be a bad thing to just admit that yeah, we was fake on
I
them.
didn't even expect people to react like I thought motherfuckers was gonna say,
Yeah,
okay,
I
yeah,
thought people was
our
gonna
friends is like the
okay,
whole.
I heard that before. I didn't
Oh,
know
me,
people was gonna
I have. I ain't gonna lie to y'all. I have broken stories on reality TV where people are fake. I broke a whole
Right.
story years ago where the whole show was fake. So I mean, I get it, and I know it does happen.
Yeah.
Real talk. People
The
don't
whole
want to
show
talk
ain't fake
about it.
though. The whole show ain't fake, and like I say, even with our situation, it's still some truth to the.
yeah, I don't
Yeah.
and that's what I'm saying. I'm
Okay.
not trying to say the whole thing.
The whole shit ain't fake. We was just trying to let y'all know, relax, because it was some preparation and all that shit. Because motherfuckers coming at our whole character. We are somebody's father and mother, and our family and friends ain't tripping. We all laugh and smoking and drinking and lollygagging.
Right.
So your whole family was smoking and drinking and lollygagging of you pushing somebody's daughter on national TV.
And y'all felt that the best way to represent yourself as a mother and a father was to create a whole domestic scene.
Don't ever think
So
nobody crying this up to sleep around this mother.
Right.
We got kids and we got to stay strong for.
Dom,
So
you something else, man.
you're doing too much. You trying to what you want? Telling me to go jump off a building? What y'all want me to drink a couple of peaches?
When I do, when I do my cast interviews, you got to be on that list, bro, because you a whole vibe. You lit as hell. You got to be on my interview. When I do my interview with all the cast, I'm already making plans. For my interview, you got to be on there with it because you something else. But the whole thing with everybody want to talk about. I want to drag somebody. No. Everybody was talking about that fight. You know what I'm saying? Because not really. I don't want to say fight, but situation.
The fight was not. We didn't sit here and plan the fight. That we didn't. We didn't sit here and plan it. It just worked into
you swing
what it worked into.
I swing right. I like WWE. So you talk. Damn, dude, who is this? Well, you talked about her. Then
listen, I am so confused over Dumb and Dumber and their whole stupid ass idea and their whole mindset.
That was my initial. Let me finish my.
Oh, go ahead, Nick.
I am losing molecules.
Bad part and put it
I'm
in the
losing
beginning.
brain cells just listening to this bullshit.
Y'all don't see the scenes just jumping.
Yeah.
It's called editing.
So it's called editing, y'all.
Yes.
So the confessionals was done at the end. It was not the first impression, and that's what y'all don't get reality TV and stuff like that.
Okay, first of all, I don't know who the hell you think you are, Alexis, but I am Brainley, and that's GG9. We give me your game over here. We
I was
said
about
how
to
this
say, which
situation
one do
was going to
you
be
want
handled.
to take it?
You know what, Alexis?
Yeah, you take it, Braylon. You take it.
The camera operate, the camera people, and I say camera people very lovingly, okay? But the camera operators, they cannot take anything that you don't give them. We know it's editing, but he did not have to push you, and you did not have to push him. That happened. You can't fake that shit. That was aired last night at 8/7 Central, only here. #on keeping it real. Are you serious? Now we know that there's fake relationships, okay? We know that. But these are couples that have never met. So if you say the relationship is fake, then that means y'all met before, which means there is no validity to y'all existence. Y'all got motherfucking pieces of you a itch and he a Mitch.
But yes, that was not the first impression. We did confessionals at the end.
Well, I get it.
Hold on, Brandon. Pause that for me. Pause that real quick for me. Just listen. Okay. So here's my take. Mate,
Oh my Lord.
you want to talk about it being editing and how y'all gave your confessionals at the end? That's a part of it, okay? That's a part of production. But one thing I will tell you, though, is the question was asked, what was your first impression when you saw her? And he gave what he felt at that time. So what was recorded and what was used is still what he felt as his first impression of you the first time. That's not editing, okay? Even though it was questioned at the end, it still was asked, what was your impression of her? Just like they asked you, okay? And then you talk about the mother and father and being, your kids and all the family and stuff like that, but where was that thought process and where was that concern or even that honor? Because it's an honor to be able to be a parent. I'm going to tell you right now, not everybody deserves to be a parent, okay? But when you are a good parent, I'm going to tell you it's an honor and it is a glory. It is a blessing to be able to have children, okay?
Amen.
So why would you think that it would be smart or even idea for you to go on television, say you're faking a relationship after the fact is what you're saying, but still you go on as if you're wanting to build a relationship just to argue and create a scene of domestic violence? What are you trying to show your children?
Correct.
Are you trying to show them that if you fake it, you can possibly make it? Are you showing them how to try to easily get your 15 minutes of fame? Like, come on now, what is the lesson here? I need to know, because one, you throw out, this is the father, this is the mother here, okay? You're throwing that out. So what was the objective of what y'all did? As parents, what was your motive? What did you hope to gain out of this? I need a better understanding. And then his ass is steady going off. And listen, Carisha, you might not, or whoever that is, listen, you might not be understanding, but he is really on the low. I'm not on the low like that, but I'm saying he is low key talking shit if you are not catching it.
Yeah.
And he's sitting there acting like he reading comments and there's people's in the comments that he's talking to. No, girl, he's talking to you because he ain't really trying to hear what you're saying.
Absolutely. And
I'm going to call that shit out.
And this is all love to Carmisha Reviews. And I'm showing these
all love.
And I'm showing these videos to not only give the content creators credit, but also to this is where I got it from, because I didn't even know that they went on IG. Because see, here's the thing. Like for example, when you're on Survivor, Big Brother, The Amazing Race, or any bigger reality show, I say bigger reality show in terms of support and production, there is an NDA where you cannot talk about the show. There was a point in time where if you talked about the show, it was a $50,000 fine. And I'm not making that shit up. Like I said, we give the media game.
That's fact.
Alexis.
That's fact.
And let me just say this too. When I said you a itch and he's a Mitch, I don't mean that in terms of them being actual human beings, okay? Let's get that straight right there now. He's a whole black man out here. She's a whole black woman that can be pulled by police, and they may not be here today. I'm not wishing that. I'm just giving context. But the reason why I said that she is a Mitch and he is a Mitch and she is an itch is because why would you go and fake domestic violence on national television when there's so many women right now that are in that, and men get abused too. Let's talk about that shit too. But you know what somebody can say? You see that? You see that brother had to defend himself. Now it plays into the stereotype, so that gives a man elevation for him to still do some fucked up shit that shouldn't be happening. Let's read these damn comments, child. This guy's anger was not faked on the show. Look at how he's acting in real life. That part. They don't realize the long-lasting effects of their action. Carmisha tried to warn, but they're grown, more like young and dumb. The cloud chasing is real deep. Put the shades on. They can only use the footage that you give them. Do we not get the media? You know what? If he wasn't talking negative about her body, that they would not have had that footage to use against him. I don't care when it was filmed. He said it. He was
listen, we're only giving you the game.
Absolutely. He was on Kendra G's singles live dating show. You know what? Give me one moment. Kendra, don't at me. Please don't, because I was on Kendra G singles on there. But let's watch Kendra G and Dom, because I'm curious to see how he did. And don't worry, y'all, we got more of the show, but we are taking time out to talk about this because this is a real issue. It's a real issue. So I'm sorry that me and Gigi are not the content creators and be like, all right, y'all, so this happened here, that happened there. Oh my God, that moment. No, we actually go beyond the show to recognize the humanity while giving you media game. Okay? That's what we do over here.
Say that.
Jesus Christ. And don't go over and say, well, Braylon disrespected me. I did not disrespect anyone. I'm just saying we're not going to just breeze by this. Let me see here. Let me see. Because this is just, I mean, I'm going to need people to actually give a damn about this shit. Because it could be your daughter next. It could be your son next going through domestic violence. Like, I'm going to need somebody to have a line here. I typed in Kendra G Dominique, but I'm not seeing it. Maybe if I go to Google, and if I can't find it, I can't find it. I can give two fucks about it.
Yeah, but listen, we just told y'all everything they done said in the comments because listen, there's no reason why you would fake domestic violence on a show just to get your 15 minutes of fame. Ratchetry sells, but honey, y'all didn't make it nowhere. Y'all got voted off the island. You got sent home. You're gone. It didn't get nowhere. Why wouldn't y'all? And this is the whole thing. Instead of being a part of the problem, at what point do you say, I want to be a part of the solution? At what point do you say, you know what, instead of going on here showing drama, let's show how we can actually build and be together as a Black couple. Let's show them how we started off online talking, and let's build Black love. Let's show the real. Why can't we have that? What is so wrong with that?
And this is
I want to say something, because this is something that I heard yesterday, and it really hit me, and I was like, this shit is so true. So this guy was saying how he went to, I think it was like Japan or something like that. And the guy was telling him, or matter of fact, he said he knew somebody who went to Japan, and the guy was telling him like, hey, he's like, I don't understand it, because you guys, meaning Black people, y'all are the creators. Everybody wants to be y'all. Asians want to be you. White people want to be you. They take your slang. They take the way you dance. Sing, everything.
Correct.
Everybody, they take from the Black culture But why is it that y'all can't stand united?
That's it.
Every country has where they are a united front.
Correct.
But black people, for some reason, we can't stand together.
We can't stand together because we feel like there has to be somebody in power. If I'm not in power, then that means you have no power. And it's fucking ridiculous. We're almost done, y'all. Then we're going to get to the rest of the show because trust me, the rest of the show and Sienna and Brandon, we got a lot to talk about with that one child. Trust me. Aaron Howard, let's talk about Dominique's response to being abusive. I'm posting his response and then what I said. Your thoughts, please. If I was to give him some advice, I tell him to be quiet, not respond, or even better to make a public apology to her, like you publicly manhandled her. And now this is from Dominique. The way they chopped up the scene made me look wild. Alexis came in my face multiple times, threatening me. I never choked or struck her. The push wasn't okay, but it wasn't a beating. So relax. And right here, you can't put your hands on a woman and say relax. This is probably Aaron here. As an ex-law enforcement, I would put handcuffs on. So right here. So this still shot is crazy. I did not strike her. Me and her are cool. So this is somebody who's responding here. And then this is the response here. Me and Lexi are laughing at this. People that know me in real life know I would never be up a woman, and never have. I have 2 daughters. I've never given them a whooping. DV is what you see on Investigation Discovery, or what I did to Tina. You weak ass bloggers with no following, label the situation. What's wrong is what's bothering us. This was just drunk riffraff. She was swinging on me, and you were talking about push when I was with a woman in protected custody or paralyzed. You're stretching it, love. And here's Aaron Howard.
Braylon, hold on. Before you go on, you know me, and I'm finna call this shit out. I don't know if anybody else has called it, but I'm calling bullshit with Lexi and Dummy. For the simple fact of, so is it a storyline? Is the relationship fake? Was the whole fighting situation fake, or was it real? Because y'all keep going back and forth. First they said it was made up. Then they went back. Now you're going back and forth on social media defending yourself as if, oh, it wasn't even really that bad. Like, okay, so did it really happen? Did y'all?
Exactly.
I listen. I really don't care.
So did Tashonda kick y'all out or no?
Who, Taronda, you mean? Yeah, Taronda. Yeah, no, Taronda kicked y'all ass out.
Was that real or fake? Please answer that.
Right. Yeah, I mean, y'all going back and forth. Talking about it wasn't real, it's fake. We set it up, and then no, we didn't set it up because we didn't rehearse it. But then it's all editing. Come on, stop it. Y'all don't even know what it is. If y'all committed a fucking crime, y'all be caught because y'all can't stick to a story.
That part. Did the producer say that he would not be, that he may or may not come back in so many words or not? This is Aaron. He said, Dominique adding a comment about relax is crazy. I am a cast member as well. You can't put your hands on a woman and say relax. As an ex-law enforcement, I would put cuffs on. Instead, he was wrong. He was wrong. He makes excuses. Even if she threatened him, which I don't believe, you still don't have the right to do what you did. A 6-foot grown man needs to manhandle a woman. Nah, bro, that's a no-no. You put in that comment made it worse. Cameras don't lie. You can't chop up a manhandle. Sorry. Let the church say amen to Aaron Howard. Come on now. Okay, we going to
listen. I mean.
Listen, we can roll on, y'all. But we had to give that much time. So we good. We did that. And listen, before y'all create content, at least watch this first 44 minutes and 11 seconds of the show before you make your part 2, okay? Good day. All right, let's roll on, child, because I did Jesus be offense. So after all that, it's morning. Josh and Shay are still happy. Aaron H and Aaron J are playing chess. Diamond said you should have called me. Aaron H gave great advice, as Gigi so articulately stated. We went through all that already. So Chris is talking to his woman. So Chris is talking to Sandia. And so Sandia is standing up for herself because she was ear hustling about, all I do is give a woman, 3 to 4 nights, and then I'm gone for 1 to 2 weeks at a time. And so, Chris is here to build trust with Sandia, and Chris is not that emotional, and he doesn't trust women. And so Sandia was like, you don't understand what you're doing here. And Sandia was feeling that because she wasn't respected, he didn't respect her insecurity. And honestly, Chris does become a voice of reason later on the episode, but we're here right in this space right here right now. I just feel like, why are you here too? Like, sure, you've done some things, as we will talk about a little bit later on this episode, but I something about Chris, something in the Kool-Aid ain't sweet about Chris. Gigi, what did you think about that conversation between Chris?
Listen, he told it himself by saying that he was not committed. He wasn't in a committed relationship. He talks to different women. He can get any woman he wants, basically. Like, he's a hit it and quit it. He spoke about this. So really, what is there to say besides if a man or a person, I ain't gonna say man, but in this case, when this man shows you who he is, believe him.
Absolutely.
Okay? Because one, not only did he say it around the man, but he knew that you were standing there listening. And for you to sit there, I mean, she even said, yeah, we're not we're not exclusive. We're not committed like that. But listen, even if you're not committed, honey, at least have some respect for us in this process and not talk about how you are currently still dating other women.
Correct.
Let's talk and focus on the relationship here and now. If we're trying to build, trust, and we're trying to build love, and we're trying to build a relationship, let's build on the present, the here, and the now. Why are you talking about other women? That right there shows me that right now, honestly, I'm going to tell you right now, you got your hands tied. You got too much going on to be able to handle me. I'm not saying me and her, in general, but her. The type of woman that she is, listen, I'm going to tell you, you could tell, especially how she is, you could, in her culture, she's ready to be a wife and a mother. Okay. She's marriage material. So for a man to still be playing the field and out here, wanting to be Mac Daddy, then I don't feel like that relationship is something that is really made for her. This is almost like a ready to love moment. Are y'all ready to love?
That part right there, because Sandia says as long as he's willing to take responsibility, she'll fight for this relationship. Do not fight for something that someone else isn't matching the energy to fight for. What are we doing here? What are we doing here? Hell, I'm a better husband to Melody Cherie Rogers, and we ain't even married. Her name is Melody Cherie Lee. I support her in a lot of many things, and I would never put my hands on her. I would be real with her listen, I have not been through everything that you've been through. But wherever I can relate to you on, that's what we're going to relate to. Wherever I don't relate to, that is my responsibility to listen and utilize those as tools in our relationship. I am doing better with Melody Cherie Rogers than Martell Holt calling Sheree Mrs. Holt. And it's not even a fucking reality. Shut the fuck up. Oh, shit.
Listen, hold on. When it comes to that bullshit and that, listen here, my dog is ready to love more and can love harder than what Martell could. Listen, he might chew up your shoe, okay? He might chew your shoes, but at least he gonna be loyal to your ass. He gonna be there with you, okay? My dog, he's ready to commit more than what the fuck Martell is, and evidently Chris himself. Okay, because Chris doesn't seem like he's ready for the commitment type. I feel like that might be something that scares him. I want to know what his past is like. where there's some trauma there where he's not trusting of women? Do you have abandonment issues? Like when you were younger, did your mom, and it doesn't even have to be that she abandoned you. It could have been the fact that maybe she worked all the time and she wasn't there like you would like her to be. You could have been raised by your grandma. Like what was it like for you growing up for you to have such this mistrust for women?
Exactly.
I feel like that's a question that needs to be answered.
What were the building blocks to get to the track that you're on? Because nobody just believes in not trusting women without different building blocks, without different experiences leading up to your track of mind. Real talk. So after all that happens, Aaron J is in the hot tub and Joanna is inside the house. You know what? Don't take it, Gigi. Go ahead. I'll wait. Go ahead. I'll wait.
Who's gonna tell her? Who is going to tell her? I think I told her last week, and maybe some other folks told her, but who is just gonna come out and let her know? Because, honey,
if this is a show where y'all have never met and you are in a home for 3 weeks, paid for, hey, G Squad, good to see you. By the way, G Squad, congratulations to you. I saw you and Astute Big Queen Thoughts. 32 damn people. Congratulations. Proud of y'all.
Okay, then. Yeah.
Listen, just because I'm not there don't mean I don't see the accomplishments. Congratulations to Astute Big Queen Thoughts and G Squad 68. Yes, indeed. Love y'all both. But now, like I said, if you're in a home for 3 weeks and your food is paid for, your drinks are paid for, you arrived in a Volvo. A Volvo. Do y'all not know how expensive? You know what? Let's go to Volvo's website.
Okay, community, you gonna tell her? Listen, we something. I don't know. She needs. You can sing it. You can video chat. Zoom. We can. I don't know. Somebody need to tell her. I don't know if we need to put a banner on the highway. Listen. Do we need to put it on the back of a milk carton? Like, I don't understand how we got to deliver this message, but somebody need to tell her. Somebody need to tell her about it. She just got to, honey.
So if I'm not mistaken, I'm about to pull up the car here. Hang on 1 second, y'all. Because dating is already hard enough, right? And you don't have all these resources to help you out, right? So I think this is the vehicle here. The Volvo XC60. Okay. Very nice interior, okay? This is it. I think this is the one here. Can't remember the model, but this is what it looked like on okay? So... you get pulled up in this, which, by the way, this starts at $46,900. You get pulled in with a vehicle that's got Google built in, a air purifier, so the cleanest air that you're ever going to experience in a vehicle, a whole audio system, top of the line, heads-up display, cross-traffic alert to help you get to the house, and then safety assistance technology. You got all that, right? And the person that you came to be in real life is sitting in the hot tub and your ass is in the house. What the hell are y'all here for? What the hell are y'all here for? I mean, hell, me and Gigi could have been in the back of the Volvo and at least we have a connection. Good damn. We actually get along. Unlike, what the fuck? Am I making sense, Gigi, or is it just me?
Yeah, we could have did commentary and everything. Listen.
That's it.
Listen, the bubbles in the hot tub had more of a connection with the water than they did.
Thank you. Thank you. I'm just like,
And then let's not even we gonna get into that whole Kama Sutra thing, because that right there was the most awkward. When I say awkwardness was, who gonna tell us? Community, I need. Listen, quickly, we need to help them.
So we get to outside, right? And Taronda Jones, the host, meets the guys, and the guys meet Taronda Jones. By the way, Taronda, I like the hat thing going on, okay? I'm not going to sit here in front of that hat thing. It gives you like a leader type of vibe. You know, like leader in the camp.
Look, purple my color, so I was feeling it.
Listen, she keep the hat thing going. Keep the hat thing going. So Taronda Jones says, you know, I am your go-to. If you need me, let me know. And then she says there's an intimacy suite. The boom boom room. I'm like, well, we know two people won't be going to that suite at all. But that's neither here nor there. We're going to get to that in just a minute. So, again, they are faking as well. We have to save the children family. You know what? I'm not doing this with you. I'm not doing this with you. I am not. You know what? I'll say this. Because community calls me
listen, community. Listen, honey, sweetie, sugar pie. We got to get the community together, okay? Listen. The bus leaves at 12. I feel like if we get everybody together, okay, and how do we do it? Do we need a petition? Do we need to channel the reverend? Like, who do we need right now?
Now, listen. No, I'm in total agreement with you with everything you said, especially about the reverend. Now, community calls me a lustfully respectful heathen. I would have had more emotion at the house than those two as a respectfully holy heathen. Okay, I don't. Okay.
Hold on, listen. Hey. Maurice had more connection with the steak, and LeBron had more connection with the fish.
Well, Gigi, you brought my name up here. Now, I know that this is not my show, but you're not going to bring my name up and disrespect me like that. Gigi, it's good to see you.
Hey, Maurice. Hey.
It's good to see you. Hi, everyone. I'm Maurice from Ready to Love, Make a Move. It's been a minute, Gigi. Why do you have my name in your mouth?
Listen, first off, it was no disrespect, Maurice. Okay, let me just say,
no, it was all disrespect, Gigi. But go ahead.
Oh no, listen, it was disrespectful, respectfully. Okay.
Oh,
I just want to let you know I was respectfully being disrespectful for the fact that you had more of an intimate moment with the steak than I could say for those two young souls there on that show, and I feel like.
Well, you know that. Now, listen, y'all. For those of you who don't know, I am a foodie, and I ate a lot of food on the show. I really did. It was delicious. It was paid for, and y'all would have done the same. Now, Braylon did the most by saying that I loved Popeyes, and Braylon, can you show the Popeyes chicken sandwich, please? Because I just want people to see what you associated me with.
Have you tried the Popeyes chicken sandwich made with our buttermilk crispy chicken and our delicious toasted brioche buns with spicy or classic mayo? If you haven't, try it today for just $3.99.
Love that chicken from Popeyes.
Now, while that is a lovely looking sandwich, my budget is at least $120. Okay, at least $120. Me and Sharice are watching the Never Ever Mets. It's a highly engaging show. I've been eating Sharice a lot more lately. She's getting thicker where it needs to matter, and my throat has enjoyed it deliciously. But listen, Gigi, at the beginning, middle of the day, everyone has a different voice here, and I get tired of you and Braylon ragging on me because my voice is different than most. Don't we always say we're about equity, equality, and inclusion? So why do you exclude my existence? It's disrespectful.
Listen, respectfully, to disrespect you again, I'm sick of your ass coming on my brother's show and taking over his mic, okay? Let's just get that one thing clear. You are lucky that he has even allowed you this time on his platform after all of the Louis and the steak that you have eaten and walked in. Listen, until you can have enough respect to say that at least the crispy chicken sandwich from Popeyes is delicious, we have nothing else to talk about. Mhm.
You know, Gigi, I have to be real with you. I got some chicken. You know what? Not the chicken tenders. I'm sorry. I got the wings, the honey pepper wings. Those were good. I will say that. And I haven't upgraded to the sandwich yet. Now, Sharice eats the sandwich, but she says I have more meat than that sandwich has. So you can just take.
You know
that
what?
for
No, give the mic back. I'm sick of you already. Go to the corner. We pin you, Braylon. Pin him in the corner and get your mic back. Put him in the corner.
Thank you, Maurice, for coming through once again.
The kid's ass always popping up somewhere. He pop up like he heard there was a Louis sale. Sick of it. I'm sick of it. He popping up like it was an all-you-can-eat steak buffet. It's not. Anyway, back to it when it comes to chemistry. Listen, there was none.
There was none at all. As I collect thyself, and as Maurice is drinking that butter like it's alcohol. Maurice, shut up. That's disrespectful to cinnamon butter at Texas Roadhouse. You're doing too much now. You got to go back and watch Ray Love make a move. It will all make sense. But back to this show. This show. And by the way, we do not rehearse when Maurice is coming. We don't rehearse what Maurice was going to say because Gigi was cool until that sandwich flipped on her. She was cool up to that point.
Listen, you know I can't stand Maurice. Just made me sick.
So, with that being said, we get to Kama Sutra, ladies and gentlemen. It's an Indian tradition that explores not just sexual positions, but human desire, and also talks about boundaries. So, Chris and Sandia volunteered first, and so they had the balancing act and the lowest blossom. So they chose the lowest blossom, and Chris says, "You're kind, you're beautiful." He wants it to go further than this. Chris, I'm gonna let you know something about Chris. I'm gonna let you know something about Black women, okay, and women in general. You know how you had the Toys R Us great big toy book, and when you made a promise to buy that toy, and that toy wasn't under the Christmas tree, no matter how great the other person were, it was that one thing. When you let a woman know what you want, she's gonna hold you to that. And you already shown behavior that you don't give a fuck about that. Okay. What did you think about that engaging interaction with Sandia and Chris?
Listen, of course, when you get put in certain positions, you say certain things and feelings start to come out. Okay. Now, that's kind of different than what was said when y'all was standing talking face to face. It wasn't there. That connection wasn't there. Now, maybe after having that conversation, you feel more comfortable and open to, the possibilities of trusting her and being able to open yourself up to her. That's great. But I really want to see him grow. Like, if this is real and this is who you want, okay, show action. You know what I'm saying? Show and tell. Just don't talk about it, be about it.
Correct.
Because after what you said at the round table,
talk is stupid.
Listen, you said a whole lot of shit at that round table. Now let me see that, because I'm gonna tell you, you talking about you don't trust women, honey. You look like you're not to be trusted. So what about her trusting you? Have you thought about how much she can trust you? Okay, so you need to work on that and show her, like, listen, let us work on trust together if this is truly what we are going to do. If not, you are wasting time. And in this day and age, there's no time to waste, because I'm going to tell you, they are trying to eliminate Black relationships. They've always tried to break apart, and they've always tried to keep us away from having happy, healthy relationships with, where we have longevity and we have happiness together, and we can build on generational wealth, and we can create Black babies, and we can sit there and show Black love and show the power and strength and unity that we have together. You know what I'm saying? They don't want that. So you have to understand, like, this is the time where you have to understand, most time is not to be wasted, because if this is something that you want, you need to fight for it and truly show that you want it. If not, separate and figure out what it is that you want to do.
Right.
Stop wasting this woman's time.
I agree, because honestly, too, like, at this point, I feel like there should be a no waste time policy. If we feel that you're not being real, and we ask the cast, and it's a consensus that you're not being real, you deserve to go home. There's already a no touch policy, so I'm not making up anything that can't be real, y'all. Because like that was so cheap. That was so cheap. And very well said, Gigi, as you often do. So we get to Shay and Josh. And so there's the hero and the curled angel. And so, they do the curled angel. And Shay said that she's tingling. Now, Taronda, I don't know why you said this, but you said, and I quote, is it an allergic reaction? Or is it allergic? I was like, what's allergic about being curled up with an angel? What? Gigi, what did you think of that? Or was that just my reaction? Because I like, what?
Listen, I was like, wait a minute, is she allergic to the ground and what she's laying on? Like, wait a second, what? That's what I thought it was, because she was like, oh, my face, I don't want to lay it on there. And he was like, okay, here, use my arm. I was like, okay, gentlemen, come through.
Yes, come through indeed, yes.
But, yeah, I thought she was talking about what they was laying on, because that stuff looked like it was itchy to me. I probably would have been itching too. I ain't even gonna lie. I was listen. I was scratching a crackhead at Sunday church trying to get a piece of rock thing, fucked around and found out it was communion. Listen. Listen, they just look. It just looks itchy. I couldn't do it. Okay. I just couldn't do it.
But yeah, I was genuinely. This is Taronda Jones' first show ever hosting in this capacity, so I'm giving love, grace, and space. But I generally had a Blacktivity moment of what's the allergic part? Like I really Glam Rock's good to see you, gorgeous. By the way, y'all support Glam Rock. She is a content creator as well. We were talking about the review. And Glam Rocks, she is a beautifully gifted makeup artist, and we were talking about the media game and stuff. And I literally said this to I literally said this to Gigi, because you know what's so amazing to me, Gigi? For everything that they say Braylon is, I talk to female content creators.
Yeah.
Offline.
Yeah.
But y'all say Braylon's this, that, and the third. But okay. Anyway, but we were talking, and I said, it's one thing to be behind the scenes of something and see how a scene is getting made. It's another thing to understand the minutia of the scene. But both departments work together for the good. But shout out to Glam Rocks, really, really beautiful sister. It was me, community, Glam Rocks. We had a wonderful, wonderful time. Listen, I said my age of 29, and Glam Rocks is like, oh, you too young for me. But you handsome though. I'm like, see, that intelligence is turning you on, and you try to restrain yourself. You understand? It's okay. But no, glad to have Glam Rocks.
Listen, beautiful Glam Rocks. I'm gonna tell you, you better watch it, because my brother be on you, honey. Listen,
Not you watched it this morning. It was a mess you allowed. Okay? But you know what? There were some bright spots in the live too. We ain't just gonna say it was the best. We just ain't gonna say it was the best. Look, don't encourage me. Don't encourage me, because see, once y'all encourage me, Lord help. But
listen, one thing we can say for sure, Braylon, is you got good taste. Okay, now listen, we ain't gonna lie, we ain't gonna play around. Now listen. You know I know.
Yes,
I know. So
yes, I do.
I approve this message.
Amen. Amen indeed. Amen. No, for sure. And like I said, if I join Ready to Love as Nephew Tommy's co-host, Patrice is going to be my driver to and from set with her transportation company. Patricia's Peaches Transportation Company. That's who I'm hiring for Ready to Love. It's a requirement, Gigi. I am sorry if I am late by about 2.5 hours to set. Yeah, but it's going to take that long.
Listen, as the producer and director on set, I'm gonna tell you right now, 2 hours. You want to do this every day? 2 hours? Okay, listen here. You already know that. So, how much do you want deducted? Because I'm gonna put a late jar. With you. No, we starting a late jar. Only you get the late jar. Because see, you want to keep doing this? Okay.
No.
Mm-hmm.
Because see, I have a very important role. I am the translator for Nephew Tommy. I'm the blunt. I'm the soul.
That might be good and well. But see, listen, okay, you said that Ms. Glamrox is a makeup artist. So if she's a makeup artist, she's getting paid for time. Do you think that it's fair that she have to sit there and wait for you 2 hours late? No, man. No, sir. No, sir. Now, see, I got to put the money back so I can pay her extra because, listen, she here doing her job. Where you at? And then you want to come in. No, hold on. I ain't done, because then you want to come in and you see her. You see Glamrox looking beautiful and stunning and vivacious. Next, you want to try to leave for another 2 hours. We're going to have problems on set.
Well, I mean, my rocks is going to glam her all the way up. You know what? I need to shut up. Let's
go in the corner. We're not doing this today. We not. You know what? Miss Glamrox, I don't even know you. I'm sorry, darling. Listen, I apologize. See, what had happened was, okay, see what had happened. See, what had happened was, one, I just gotta keep it all the way honest. I just keep it real,
We're not
I smoke too much today. I might have smoked just a little bit too much today. It's all right.
We're waiting on you. See, I've said
but I love you and I need you here like I need this water. You know what I'm saying? I need you, baby.
Listen,
we're here.
I said this to Gigi. My problem is going to be my comeback mouth. That's going to be my problem. Because you see how quick I am with my comebacks? Now, I'm good with comebacks, based on each platform requires different energy. But, if somebody, has a really good name and I'm in the ladies' lounge and I just, I just, say a comeback. Now, it's one thing if it's like an oh damn. But it's another thing if a woman's like, you know what? I know Braylon ain't contested, but he could get it. Enough you like, you see what you did? What the heck? I'm the translator. You see, what y'all not going to do is get up on Braylon. I am the damn translator because you can't go there because you got more to lose than I do. She liked the energy. I like her energy. What it is. Nobody in here is ready to love. I'm ready to love through. I'm ready to love.
Listen, I'm going to tell you right now. I'm going to stop you right there and I'm going to say I'm ready for you to love that corner. So go get in your sleep number. Because it's time out. See, since you want to, you know what?
Speaking of sleep number.
Community, where is the oil? Where is the oil? We need to sprinkle his bed down. Everything he touches, we just got to just sprinkle it with oil.
Well, there's a story in the Bible of if I could just touch the hem of his cloak. If I could just touch the hem of her cloak, I'll be healed. Oil sometimes is an activator, but what sanctifies it is where you touch after you've been anointed with oil. See where I'm going here? You know what?
You know what? This is why I smoke too much. I gotta roll up another one. I'm sick of this.
Let me get my
And
sleep
y'all
number.
wonder why I say Snoop Dogg ain't got nothing. Listen, it's okay. This is real life.
Let me get my sleep number.
This is a college style. I'm not like what the see what y'all don't understand. This is Braylon is really like my little brother. Like this is what I have to deal with though. Like and then he just acts like he is just so just what is it? You are just so innocent. You just so nice. You just
you know what I do? I look. I drink my water. I mind my black-owned business, and I go on tour. That is all I do. That's all I do. And you see, everybody believes it because nobody's not saying I'm lying. See what I mean? See what I mean?
Can I help us sleep better and better?
Please.
Sleep Number does that.
Hang on. Here we go. Here's where I'm gonna go.
It's time to sleep next level on the Sleep Number Climate 360 Smart Bed. The only smart bed in the world that actively cools, warms,
I'm going back in the bushes.
and effortlessly responds to help
God.
relieve pressure points for both of you.
Oh
And we know 80% of couples sleep too hot or too cold. Our smart bed cools and warms, so you can share a bed for up to 44 minutes more restful sleep per night. It's sleep next level. Shop now at sleepnumber.com.
Thank you, Sleep Number, so much for coming through for me in my corner. It's a very nice corner with that bed. It really is. Diamond Diva Honeybee, I hope that you're still here. I love you. I value you. I appreciate you. And y'all, this is all in good fun, okay? It is all in good fun. Because honestly, I am so sick of toxicity, chaos, and drama being allowed on YouTube. But me just having a good time, making people laugh, and just not feeling like my pressure's rising up, but my pressure's rising up because I'm having a good time can't be allowed. Come on now. Oh, Jesus. Okay. Gigi, you still there? Because we still got more Kama Sutra to go through.
oh yeah, we absolutely still got more commentary. Didn't I just listen, bro? You thought I was playing? I got this rascal over here running around like he just has to pitter patter on the floor. I don't know why dogs want to make so much noise. Like, especially him when he knows I'm doing something or talking. He's like, "Oh, mom, I'm gonna make a lot of noise. You want noise? I give you noise." But no, like, yeah, I'm here. Listen, everybody, it is all fun. We try to laugh here. Laughter is truly how you get to the soul. Okay.
Amen.
So a lot of people don't understand the easiest way. I'm gonna tell you, the easiest and quickest way to disarm a person is through laughter. You can be in a fucked up situation, but if you can make a person laugh, I'm gonna tell you, it'll disarm a person. Sometimes it will knock them knees out. Have you ever laughed so hard or heard some shit that it just took your knees out? You just like, oh shit, I can't even walk. Like, listen, just laugh and love to laugh because you'll live longer.
That you do.
So, you know what I'm saying? Just a little PSA,
Listen, I really hope Diamond Diva Honeybee didn't go back into the bushes because she had to clutch her pearls after what I said. It was all in fun, Diamond Diva. I hope you're still here. Love you, value, appreciate you.
Yeah.
As always. So the couple that we're on now is a couple that's not even a couple, child. Aaron J and Joanna. So they have the kneeling wheelbarrow and the landslide. Now, most couples will say, okay, which position would you want? Ray babe? Amen. Amen. Paper cover's right. We're going to do that one. Hey. Oh, you know what? Wait. I got one. Let's see. Hang on. Wait. Eeny, meeny, miny, mo. Catch it, picky bite. My mama told me to do this one. Oh, we shall never part. Kneeling wheelbarrow. Landslide, kneeling wheelbarrow. I was like, we gonna just keep going. And whatever we say at the end, that's the one we gonna do. I'm just like rock, paper, scissors to make a decision. Are y'all gonna do that for a house? Okay, so we need 4 bedrooms and 4 bathrooms. But it's just us. We should do 2 bedrooms, a master bedroom, and then a guest one, or just an extra one in case one of us hates each other. Okay, let's do it. Let's do rock paper scissors. Okay, so paper for the 2 bedroom and rock for the 4 bedroom. What the hell?
Well, it just seems like hold on, let me try to get him under control real quick. Hold on.
Oh, you're good. You're good, child. So they do that. And so they choose the landslide. Child, the landslide wasn't sliding on the land. I'm going to say that 2 more times. The sliding was not happening on the land. The sliding.
Can I just say this? And I hope don't listen. Please, y'all don't chop my head off, but I can only just say what I see. The way that he was positioned and just how awkward that shit looked, honestly, it looked like he wanted to be in reverse position. Like he should have been on the bottom and she should have been on top. Who gonna tell her, y'all? Who gonna tell her? Y'all, how awkward was that? Now listen, women, listen, ladies, honey, sugar, and Braylon, you a man.
I am.
Absolutely. When you really into something, you will be creative on how you gonna get that something.
Oh damn!
Okay.
Right.
And when you are seeing something like that, and you are acting it out, why would you sit there and look like you just like? He looks so uncomfortable. Like, okay, y'all. I don't want to give away my age, but y'all know them 1996 pictures where everybody was like they be laying on the stomach and got their legs kicked up, hands under the chin, and then they got the other person laying over their back with their hand under the chin. That's what it gave me. Yep, that one right there. Yep, that picture with matching outfit. With matching outfits. They gave 1997 Stay Hawkins pictures. That's the list.
I was like, what? And y'all are allowing this on national TV. Meanwhile, me, Gigi9, the Silver T-Top with your girl, y'all are Orlando reruns, and y'all allow that to air, but y'all can't do an open casting call for new shows? Okay. Oh, okay. All right. Okay. All right, that's cool. Let go. So, Diamond and Aaron J did feel any chemistry with them. And Diamond's like, I don't even know like what their connection is. And Aaron J said, the fact that she has to pontificate or philosophize of their connection. Now, confessionals happen during the end of the season, or if an event has just happened, then they'll do confessions. I felt like Diamond and Aaron had to be like, wait a minute, are we really doing this? Yeah, we got it. Are you sure? There's nothing there. We know there's nothing there, but we need you to say it. Okay. Can I be as blunt as you are? Gonna cut most of this shit out anyway. Okay, cool. Like, that's what I felt. It was one of those things where you're just done, son. You're done, son. You're done. Don was on point. They get friend vibes. They absolutely do. So they do the landslide, and Taronda, as like, so you're not able to see each other. So how do you feel about your connection to Aaron? And Joanne was like, well, you don't have to have you don't have to see somebody to just have a connection. You know what I mean? And Aaron was just like, yeah, I'm just
say, yeah, it's what's, in the back that, yeah, I like it. What? Sir.
That part.
Listen, that's a raise your hand in class moment. Excuse me. Can you explain? I don't understand. Like, what was so crazy, they give me like I started to explain, that gave me like it gave me two feelings. One was I mean, once you get to really know him, he's a really, really nice guy. He's a really great person. I like his energy. Like when your friend is about to hook you up with something, they're like, well, describe him to me. They're a nice guy. They're really really interesting. Well, how they look? Listen, they have a great credit score. Let me tell you, they was able to graduate high school on time. They have all their T's. Like shit. But like, how do they look? Listen, I mean, they rode a bicycle for 2 years, but now they have a car. Like, what the fuck? What? That part, fair glam rocks. That part right there. Because listen, if you want, I'm gonna put a link on that. I'm just gonna sit it there, and I ain't even gonna say nothing. Because listen, Braylon, we talked about this a little bit on Ready to Love. I can't really spill the beans. Come on now.
Now I'm gonna show y'all a situation. Now those were two.
Now my husband and I can do better than that.
That part. So those were two black people with no energy. Now this commercial had white people. Now I'm only giving this as a frame of reference, but remember the no energy in that, and watch the energy in this one.
You son of a biscuit-eating bulldog.
What the French toast?
Did you think I wouldn't find out about your little doo-doo head cootie queen?
Who are you calling a cootie queen, you lit liquor?
Pickle you, kumquat!
You're overreacting.
No, Bill, overreacting was when I put your convertible into a wood chipper. Stinky McStink face.
Fabulous. New Orbit Raspberry Mint cleans another dirty mouth. For a good clean feeling, no matter what.
And they were acting, you dumb fucks.
Listen, dirty mouth, clean it up with Orbits. Oh my gosh. That is one of my favorite commercials. Who are you calling a cootie queen, you lit liquor?
Liquor. I mean, okay. Jesus Christ. I mean, but did y'all see why I pulled up that commercial? Because it's like that commercial had more energy than those two's existence. Child.
I'm gonna tell you, there's some shit that you know what, I just would rather not see. And yeah. I think Aaron wants to come out too. He needs to. I don't think she tried to convert him. I think now that she's met him face to face, and she sees and realizes that he might not be into what she's thinking.
Yeah.
And she's like, "Nah, I'm good with this."
And listen, it's okay if he is. Let me just get that straight.
Absolutely, it is.
Before we make it.
Stand in your truth, though. Just stand in the truth.
That's it. We're only judging what you're giving us, but dude, like, even with me, I'm about 7 on looks. Okay, I'm about 7 on looks, 10 on personality. Because my friend said that there's 10s in the categories. But dude, at least I give some energy. But I don't like the way that she speaks to him. Yeah, she is very blunt and to the point. Which, you know, you get more flies with honey than vinegar. But I just,
I don't like that either, but I do feel like she's doing it because she knows they're really not into her, and maybe she's not as into him as she's, you know, maybe first possibly thought.
Yeah.
But still, like, you know, to go about in any situation, whether you like him or not, you can easily, you know, like, let it be known in a very respectful way.
Oh, absolutely. And listen, I mean, we're just following what we're seeing, right? I mean, you in the hot tub, your partner's inside. You haven't danced since you were 8 years old, and your rhythm is off. And not to mention, too, when everyone had no reaction to y'all two doing anything, what else do you want us to say? Like, I listen, and I'm just, me and Gigi just reviewing the show. In our virtual travels, our virtual tour family, our legendary tours of the world's legendary African. We're just talking about it. So, what do you want us to do? We can't change what aired last night, 8/7 Central, only here. Hashtag on keeping it real. We can't change what aired. Sorry. Now listen. I will say, Aaron J, at least you are not being dumb and Alexis and pretending that it did happen. At least y'all ain't doing that. I'll give y'all that. Yeah, he was trying to impress her with the dancing wide opening. And I will agree. I think, when you've never met somebody in real life, of course you're going to want to bring your best self. And even though he did drink, just go along to get along. You know what I mean? Like, of course, he doesn't drink, but that doesn't mean that he wasn't trying. You know what I mean? Just, not to mention, it was the first damn meeting.
What I also feel about that, and this is my opinion. Please, y'all don't come for me. And I'm not saying anything bad about it, but honestly, I feel the reason why, like, the date was kind of so bad and why he is so awkward is because he is not used to dating women. It's probably been a very long time, if ever, that he's actually really taken a woman out on a real date and actually, like, try to be with her like that. I feel like this is something kind of unfamiliar to him. So and maybe I'm not even saying that he's taking men out on a date, but maybe he's not completely out with himself yet. So there's a lot of behind the scenes going on. So he doesn't know how to be upfront and how to be, like, what I'm saying, himself during a time like that. Because if you don't drink, there's no reason to set up a date where there's alcohol involved. Right. And it's not like the person doesn't know it, because she even said, like, hey, you don't drink, so why would you do that? Exactly. We spoke about several other things that could have been done. But right. I just feel like he just doesn't understand or know how to really.
No, and I agree with that. And honestly, too, Aaron J, I'm just gonna let you know, brother, what you should have done. Because let me tell you something. If they could get a helicopter ride for Chris, which, have we ever seen a helicopter ride Ray Love? No. To talk about actual money being put in the show. No disrespect to Will Packer, Lighthearted Entertainment, but have we ever seen a helicopter Ray Love? No. You could have got an electric wine opener, brother. Would have been easy. And you in Los Angeles, home of many dance studios, bro. It could have been worked in. They got a helicopter for Chris, okay? They could have been done. Just saying. And this is all legend. I pay for entertainment purposes only. Nobody is saying that.
Yeah, take it to a dance lesson.
Exactly.
So that y'all both can learn. You're right, yeah.
Like I said, they could bring in a helicopter. When have we ever seen something of that big budget on any show?
Trying to think.
I'll wait.
I don't think we've seen it. Not that I can offhand I can think of, no.
Right. So after that horrible engaging energy, then Millie and Greg do the Eagle and Magic Mountain. So I think that they do the Eagle. And no, absolutely. And all the dates were nice. I mean, honestly, tell you the truth, the first dates were better than Ready to Love. Just a little bit. Because at least there was something tying them there. You know what I mean? It's just like, okay, all right, you go, have fun. At least there was some ties on these dates.
I'll say that maybe the thought that counts, but I'm sorry, that date with Aaron and what's her name, Jade, that was not. I'm sorry, I can't. Like, it was a fail. It was just too much put onto it that wasn't right. Like, you're I don't know. To me, it just, I mean, it was, the effort that count. Okay, like, hey, you're wanting to do something different, but you're not being your authentic self, which kind of made it awkward.
Right. No, I will agree with that. Just because the day is set up right doesn't mean the energy is going to be right. No, I totally agree with that. So we got Millie and Greg, and they do the eagle. They have eagle magic now. They do the eagle. So fly like an eagle, and Greg was stretching those thighs out a little bit. I saw the leggings work. You know what I mean? That they were working. Listen, it happened on. Don't get at me. Hell, when black women wear leggings, when Afro Latinas, when Indian women, when anybody with some thickness wears some leggings, it's gonna show. I mean, that's just like you put on a whole dress and you covered up. It's still gonna show. It was there. What do you want me to do? So Greg and Millie are my favorite couple. I can see that.
Yeah, because listen, last week I was going for CNN Brandon, but I'm a doof. I can't wait to get to that. Grouchy. We'll wait. No.
Millie and Greg did nail it, and I love the fact that they are very mentally responsible for each other. I love that they're mentally responsible for each other, of recognizing each other's emotionalities, but also recognizing each other's human thoughts as well. Because I mean, Millie's beautiful. I mean, if I'm Greg, I'm ready to rock and roll. And he even said that, but he also said that he did not want to bypass that. Hey, my thoughts, good to see you here. Glad to have you here. They're actually pretty good getting to know each other. I agree with that. Baby doll is here for that. My thoughts is here for that. I like the way they communicate. That's what I'm saying. They communicate very well. We don't have to question their connection, unlike the sexologist and Aaron H. Now, Gigi, did I not? What? Now, Gigi, the situation that I talked about with Tashonda Jones, if I was the translator, can you tell them what situation I would have pulled with Joanna, since she's the sexologist in the group?
I think for me that some shit would have been pulled off. Like, wait a second, we're not even finna show that shit.
Oh, bigger than that, I would have said, Tashonda, you're not hosting this segment.
Oh yeah, when you said, wait a second, we're gonna take you. Yeah. No, I'm gonna come in. Wait a minute, Braylon, but I'm the host. No, not right now. I'm the translator. Would you say you gonna translate it and then and I said, no, we're gonna pull that whole shit off the shot. Listen, you got X amount of time to get this shot done, because that was pointless.
That part right
that
there.
Was pointless.
And I would have made Joanna lead the Kama Sutra segment. Let's see if you actually know your shit. Because this is not working. But it's the first season, though. You can't. Here's the thing. There is no rule book to reality TV. But there is a rule book to reality TV. What do I mean by that? There is no rule book for reality TV when it comes to creativity. There is a rule book for reality TV in terms of structure. So, because it's the first season, you could not pull that move on her. Say what? I think they should have a male coach like Tony Gaskins for the men. Okay, well, hell, I need a check. I mean, good damn. I give advice well. I articulate well. I have a personality. What is the deal with suggesting people that already got a paycheck? What the hell? I'm messing. But no, seriously, that for the first season, you can't pull a move like that, because what's going to come across as, oh my God, you're jumping on your contestant by saying there's no energy here that she should lead the Kama Sutra segment, although she is a sexologist, so it would not have been that crazy to do, but still, either way. Thank you.
As a sexologist,
I'm messing.
As a sexologist, at what point did you come to the realization that y'all don't like the same kind of sex.
That part.
Because I could have seen it through the screen. I'm looking at it through the screen, and I can tell you, y'all are not the same. Y'all don't.
Right.
It's not. I mean, y'all like the same thing. That's what it is. Y'all like the same thing, and it. Anyhow.
Exactly. I mean, honestly, that you know what it is. That's like. How can I put this? This is gonna sound really, really sad. That's like. Okay. You know what? I got it. That's like Joanna thinking that going to Paris is a trip, and then Aaron H going to Disneyland is a trip. Y'all ain't compatible. Now, there's nothing wrong with Paris. There's nothing wrong with Disneyland, but at least there's some similarity. You know what I mean? And like I say, if Tony Gaskins is higher, congratulations to him. I just Glam Rocks, I'm joking with you, gorgeous. It's all good. It is all good. One day soon, though. One day soon. It's like two people who want to lead when dancing. This ain't gonna work. What connects Joanne and Aaron? I don't see how they've been dating each other. That part. So
Right. What kind of dating have y'all been doing? Because that's. Yeah, that doesn't. But yeah, we can move on from that drive. What was my favorite thing? That is mayonnaise on chicken. Okay, just bland. Just mayonnaise on chicken.
I mean, Janelle had more energy with her voice asking about a fish.
You know what?
Bang! You caught a fish. At least she had energy in her voice. You gotta give her that. That's more than what those two did on the ground in front of everybody. You gotta at least give her that.
Well, hell, that's Jessica and her combative coffee is better than that.
You know what? Let's roll the fuck off. I'm not doing this with you. Even though I started it. I will admit that. I started this.
You started it. You did. And I'm glad that you know. Okay. Well, come on, that shit was bland as ever. There's no way you're a coach. And because I'm gonna tell you one thing is, and this is just me, my observation. I ain't gonna tell you how I know because I'm not gonna say I went to school to be a coach because sometimes you don't have to go nowhere to be a coach. You just got to know what you know, and I know what I know. Okay, so listen, honey, the way that you was laying on that ground, like I said, it looked like you was taking spring pictures. Okay. You and your bestie taking spring pictures. What you're supposed to is lay slightly with your stomach and your lower half with a slight arch, okay? So that when he came and was able to position himself, he didn't have to fully lean back how he was. You know what I'm saying? There was supposed to be like a little hill for him to stop on. You know what I'm saying? You got to understand what the arch is, okay? You got to understand how you just so slightly. You didn't have to do it so much, just ever so slightly. You know what I'm saying?
So basically, they were doing spring pictures, but nothing was springing up.
Exactly. Listen, all you had to do was toot your tulip, okay? Toot your tulip up, and that's it. That's all you had to do in them spring pictures, and it would have been different.
Child. So then Aaron H and Diamond, and let me tell you something. I really am rooting for them. Because for one, Aaron H is about BBWs, damn it. We brothers in Christ with that shit. I mean, I'm nephew at this point. You come for Auntie Diamond, I'm going to have to handle you. Now, I know what y'all are thinking. Now, praying you love all thick women. So would you handle Auntie Diamond? First of all, you're disrespectful. I am ashamed and disgusted by your behavior to think that I would do that to my fellow thick brother in Christ. Now, I don't mean I ain't going to look, though. I need to stop. But we get to Aaron.
I don't think there was a no look rule. I think you're all right, Braylon. And yes, community, the 1997 spring picture, exactly. Yes.
It was just a no touchy. It was a no touchy rule. But yes, we get to Aaron H and Diamond. So they have the spinning bamboo and the rocking horse. I think they did the Splitting Bamboo, if I'm not mistaken. And so Aaron H, you just can't touch me. You know what? I'm done with you. I'm done with you. But you know what I really loved about this was Aaron H said, we could be walking down Hollywood Boulevard, I could be sucking her toes, there's no problem with them being watched. Now, you know, foot fetishes is a real thing on OnlyFans. They pay women all types of money to crush many different things, okay? And I'm not just saying this to say this is a real thing. This is a real thing. You can type in foot
Hold
fetish.
on, you lucky I ain't trying to get on camera, but Brady, hold on, baby. How you know? Excuse us?
You know,
excuse us?
Screw you. Screw your ass. You know what?
Hey, knock, knock. Knock, knock.
I try to be the responsible one with factual information. Screw you.
Listen, we thank you for your.
It's a pastor's kid on national television talking about sucking toes. In the Full Gospel Baptist Church, you don't say that shit. So I'm trying to regulate for it. But oh no, you want to be a smart ass. Screw you.
We thank you for your research. It's okay. It's all right, right? We seen already to love that it was a whole thing. A whole thing already to love, okay? It was the whole thing. And I don't know if you've seen Jonathan's, he made a post where on the back of his shirt, he said something about white paint on toenails make me weak or some shit he said. Yeah, but it was on the back of his jacket.
It was, I think it was Jonathan, if I'm not mistaken.
Yeah, it was Jonathan. He was at some party, but yeah, listen, toe suckers matter, okay?
Listen, lustfully wholesome heathen, respectfully. It was the fact that she actually typed out each dash. Okay, Lord help me. Glamrock says, I still don't like the fact that he proposed to another woman, but I do like them together. And I can agree with that. Even though I gave the perspective of you don't know if it's going to happen because you're long distance and you do struggle, you do long for them in reality. But I totally get what you're saying. Listen, my boo loves toes. I have to keep them done on the regular. And Glam Rocks, Braylon, we're trying to keep you at your 2K, sir. I love y'all so damn much. And y'all, let me tell you something. This is me and Gigi, but with the four of us, me, Gigi9, our main man Q, and Talk with Solana. Oh my God. I don't think Solana could make it through this show. She will be like, now I'm used to y'all being stupid, and we say funny stupid on Ready to Love You. But this is a whole nother level. This I can't say, come on, guys. I can't do this.
Yeah, this is definitely totally, yeah.
Oh my God, child.
Yeah. And you know what, Glamorous, I like it too. I like the fact that they're very open about their sexuality and how they are. Because listen, I'm going to tell you, I'm an upfront person. Maybe that's just the story on me. I don't know. But listen, I am all about the upfront honesty because I'm going to tell you what you finna get, what it is, so that you have an option to either take it or leave it. Like, I'm at the age where I don't have time for the games, all the foolery. Listen, I got kids I'm putting through college right now. Who got time for that? Right. Who has time for the tomfoolery? I don't.
Absolutely. And you know what? I do appreciate the fact that Aaron, Jay, and Diamond, they seem to really know each other. Like they just get it. You know what I mean? And honestly, I feel like Aaron H is like that pastor uncle that, he doesn't want to be a pastor, but he doesn't mind being that different type of Christian for different types of Christians. And I'm here for it because we need diversity in Christianity. So I really like the fact that he and Diamond knew who they were in that. And then Brandon and Sienna, child, they did the pretzel dip and versus the ship. And so Sienna said, we're going to do the ship. And Tashana's like, wait, you told him what to do? And then, there was, and Sienna said that there was somewhat tingling. And then Brandon said that he wanted to turn on the TV.
Listen, but can you blame him? Girl, you were sitting on his stomach like you was trying to help him pass gas.
Lord hell.
You did not look comfortable. You did not look like you was really trying to, you know what I'm saying, go on a spin around the rail. Like if you crossed your legs and he could just swing your knees around and just spin you around. Like you wasn't ready for that. Okay? Yeah. See, there's level to this shit. You was not in the ready, set, go position. So what else was he supposed to do besides turn on the TV? Because right about now, listen, he ain't finna pass whatever was in his stomach, okay? It's not coming out. And that was also one of them. But I'm not going to go out with the guys. I know. Get off me. I'm not going to go out. You promise. You promise. You promised you. Like, you try. Listen, I don't know. But that was definitely, I'm trying to, you know what I'm saying? I'm trying to become a ceiling fan. That did not give that.
And Taronda Jones said that you chose a position where you did not want to see him. And I thought that was a very observational point.
Mm-hmm. And because it was less work or didn't take any work. So you purposely chose the one where you didn't have to put in any work and you didn't have to see him.
Right.
That shows exactly where you are in this spot. And then something else that I want to say is because she wanted to turn it around, and because after he, Taronda asked her how she felt, she asked him, and that's when he said he felt like he wanted to turn on the TV. Like, okay, how are you gonna come for this man and act like he was just so wrong for saying that?
Right.
This woman is sitting there like she just don't care and don't want to be there. Does he have to be there alone?
That part.
She's absolutely a red flag.
That part right there.
Listen, absolutely.
And so, as Community said, she is also a red flag, as we shall soon see. We're about to get to that.
She definitely is a red flag. Definitely gonna get into that.
No, for sure. So Millie and Greg are vibing with their intimacy, and Millie and Greg are about being open but being responsibly open, and I really like that. So we get to the moment. So they're playing pool, Brandon and Sienna. And so Sienna is asking to come to New York, but she doesn't want to move to Florida. And Brandon said that she flip-flops and sometimes she doesn't remember. And they go back to a clip or a video chat where, Sienna said that she was open to moving. And so Brandon said that Sienna flip-flops her opinion rather, and forgets conversations. And she said, you're the third person that told me that. And so Brandon was just communicating his feelings. That's all he was doing about, I think it was about, taking a trip and seeing what can be and all that type of stuff. And then, talked about, a failed relationship, this, that, and the third. And then, because I know this word pisses some people off, the word I'm about to say was in the episode, so calm down. Sienna calls Brandon a bitch. Okay, good. Y'all okay? Y'all all right? Okay.
Hold on, wait a second, Braylon, because I feel like we got to give more context to that because there was a whole lot that happened before she even called him a bitch. So if we can, I feel like we need to back up on that one because listen, when it goes to them having a conversation and him feeling like she was inconsistent expressing that, and her saying, you're the third person who has said that about me, and he expressed it right then when she said it, like, hey, that's a concern, because he even asked, well, who else said it? You know what I'm saying? She said other people she's dated. Okay, so if other people you've dated have said these same things, then maybe there's some merit to it. Maybe there's some truth behind what is being said. You know what I'm saying? So you turn it on this man because now he's feeling some type of way because I'm sorry, to me that'd be a validation of what you're feeling. If you yourself said, okay, other people have said this about me, and you've expressed that, and this man says, okay, well, wait a second, we need to talk about that, and you want to turn it around and flip it on, oh, well, how dare you be a hypocrite and because you can't talk about being inconsistent because you had a wife and now you got a baby mama. That has nothing to do with anything. And because he expressed himself and, you know, the concern of her being like that, that's when she called a bitch. Because one, your fight of him having a baby mama and a wife, it didn't stick. So you just go straight to being completely disrespectful and calling this man out of his name. No. Just like women don't want to be, and Ray, we had this conversation, just like women don't want to be called out of their name, do not call a man out of his name either. What makes you think that it is okay for you to disrespect a man?
Yep.
If you don't want to disrespect it, don't be disrespectful.
That is it. And that's not just to the name calling, but that's also trying to get somebody out of their character by not recognizing what they're giving. Because that can also put somebody as well mentally. So with all that,
right? Because he never got out of character with her. He never jumped off. He never, you know what I'm saying? He never got to her level, and I really, really I commend him for that.
Yeah, absolutely.
You know what I'm saying? Like and just like I said, there's a time and place when you talk about being called out your name or being called a bitch. You know what I'm saying? Just like, well, hell. And as a woman, listen, I gave the example. Listen, if we out and we walking around, we at the foodie land, because out here we got foodie land where they have like all the different food vendors and stuff, like a little food market thing. Walking around, you got your back hand in my pocket and you just leaned over in my ear talking about you dirty bitch. Listen, you know what? The car is parked 50 feet away. Whisper in my ear like that again, and we finna make a baby in this parking lot.
And we'll gladly do it again just to prove you
that
you should know your fucking place. Listen,
there is a time and place to do stuff like that, but for you to just for no reason call this man a bitch. Yeah, and then when it came to the time where they start talking, or in the kitchen with everybody else, you do some narcissistic shit and say and bring up the fact that he was married and has kids, has a baby mama, that he's inconsistent. You're throwing up basically his inconsistency before he can actually say what actually the conversation was and what happened, because you don't want it thrown on you as you are the one that's inconsistent and been told that. You want him to join you on your inconsistent trail.
Absolutely. And to give context, y'all, Sandia and Chris were cooking in the kitchen when the conversation was happening. Let me see here. Glam Rock said when she called him that, I was like, oh, narc alert. She said that he hurt her feelings. Child, and you did hurt his? Baby doll makes a very good point. Luckily for Sienna, Chris was calm, and he could say, if I'm a bitch, then you're a crazy bitch. Could have said that. Glam Rock is saying he is too immature for her. Red flags. He shouldn't be dating. She shouldn't be dating. She should be on a therapist's couch. In the parking lot. Yes, child, in the parking lot. She is broken again. Did she vet any of these mofos? She was disrespectful, and men get so turned off. That's the thing. Like, men have standards too. I know that's shocking. I know. God forbid, I know. But if women can get turned off, men can get turned off too. He's done with her. Even Greg said this was the last day. Brandon said that they wouldn't leave, that they wouldn't go home for each other. Sienna said, Baby Doll said, if Sienna was all that, she would be married with kids and not on the show. You're damn right about that. She is not a safe place for him and unhealthy. So Chris and Sandia are cooking. And so Brandon stood up for himself by wanting his peace. He was married at 20 years old. And Chris, the person that said, I am not in a relationship, brings up the most common sense. You don't know everything about him. This is the first time y'all are meeting. The person that screwed up is the one that's coming up with the most common sense here. And so Joanna said that was 15 years ago, 35. Why do we believe that failure is bad when it can be for growth? And then Sienna said that marriage was supposed to be for the rest of your life. Millie asked Sienna, have you had failed relationships? She said, yeah, but not failed marriages, but those relationships still fail. Shout out to Millie for seeing the bullshit, because what she was trying to do, she was like, but not failed marriage, sweetie.
You know, and that's what I said. That's that narcissistic shit, because you were trying to gaslight this whole situation. Because listen, when that man sat there and did not even come back and say anything, first off, y'all were talking about the connection, and before he could say what happened, you wanted to try to throw him under the bus and make him look bad, like he's the problem. That's what I feel like. I feel like she wants to throw him under the bus instead of actually taking responsibility for herself. She's definitely not healed. She has trauma of her own that she needs to get through, and she needs to work that shit out, because, honey, there's no attitude in the world like yours that would make a person want to be with you.
That part.
Like, that shit is crazy. And I'm going to tell you, and I even told you, Brad, I've dealt with, I've been in situations like that before. And no, once you learn that shit, you learn the traits of a narcissist, I'm telling you, it becomes easier to get away.
No,
and just like Jade said, listen, this man has changed 3 times over. Like, he has changed. Like, why can't you see that? Like, exactly. And then she's like, oh, I thought marriage was forever. Girl, stop acting like you ain't never heard of divorce. Stop acting like you don't know what it means to fall out of love, or what it means to, separate for your own sanity and your own sake and your own health. Stop it. Like, exactly. Come on, girl.
And the fact that this is the second episode, because this is a 10-episode series, the fact that this is the second episode, hang on, y'all, sorry. Oh, sorry, y'all. I try not to seize in front of y'all on live. I try my
best. Bless you.
Thank you. But no, the fact that everybody in the room was telling you that you're doing too much, that should let you know. This is the second episode. We already had somebody doing the most, and both of them are now gone. Now, Gigi, when we talked before the show, I said, and I quote, if I was a producer, she would be leaving, but he would not. Because he did nothing wrong. And where did you say that Brandon would stay?
I said if it was me, Brandon would stay in the guest house, because there would be a guest house. Now, you're not going to be a part of filming. Right. You're not going to be a part of the shoot anymore, but you can still stay in the guest house and enjoy the rest of the trip.
Exactly. Because I don't think
some sacrifices are worth making when it comes to good production.
Absolutely.
And when it comes to honestly doing what's right after you see, wrong being done.
Absolutely. By the way, this is Glam Rock's channel here. There is the review right here of its complication. She mentioned her review, so I wanted to drop it there. I'll drop her link in the chat here. Shout out to all the content creators who are drinking their water, minding their Black-owned business, and doing what they're supposed to do. Shout out to y'all actually doing the work. Just wanted to just say that. But yeah, that whole situation was so unnecessary. It did not have to happen like that. So Chris said with time things will get better. Give him 10 days. Of course, Chris was being sarcastic, but hey, I mean, at least it was more of a chance for 10 days than 0 with Sienna. And so then, and don't worry, we got the weekly poll, and also to the couples connection as well. We did that last week. We're gonna try to do that every week. Just because OWN has it, it's content for us, gets them promotion. It's all a part of the game. To use our theme song from Velveteen, it's all part of the game. I forgot about our theme song. I love that damn song. I really do. I'm trying to get it back. Trust me. copyright claiming and music is it's a bitch. I'll just say that. An epidemic sound. Anyway, so with all that being said, so after all of that, right, Millie and Brendan talk about the compatibility and Brandon being called a bitch, right? So they are talking just a normal. And by the way, you're in a house with other people for 3 weeks. You don't think you're not going to talk to other people? So, but then check this out. Sienna's talking with Greg. Now, clock that T for a minute. Because that's gonna be a very important point in just that quick. So, Sienna gets done talking with Greg, goes back upstairs, and sees Millie and Brendan having a conversation. There's no grabbing, there's no holding, there's no kissing. And she said, I am very upset that Brendan's talking to Millie. But you were just talking to Greg. Gigi, what was your take on that, Chuck? Because I'm just like...
Gaslighter. That's what I'm saying. I'm going to tell you, I'm going to be honest. When I was watching this, she was every bitch in the book and everything I could think of. Because listen here. Oh, how dare you?
Oh no! In the words
you
of Melody,
really sat there and was just sitting there talking to you. You were talking to Greg. Now your ass want to act like it's a problem because he was talking to Millie. No, red flag.
Exactly. At that point, you're like a female dom. Jealous, basically. And like I said, in the words of Melody Cherie Rogers, how dare you? How dare you? Just. I was like, are you serious? After all of that, you are going, you know what? I can't do it. So then we get to the preview. Now, I'm not going to sit here in front. I feel like this show's a little fast. Just a little bit. And let me explain why. Family members are coming in the next episode. Like Gigi, when we cover Ready to Love, they don't come until like what, the second to last episode, the third to last episode?
Yeah, something like that. Yeah.
Because I'm like, for the third episode for family members to already be coming? What? Okay, production. All right now. And then we see Aaron H. sucking Diamond's toes, and Diamond is moaning. Okay, she is moaning. I'm just going to say this: when a big girl moans, it's heaven on earth. Let's roll on, shall we? Millie and Greg are in a hot tub. Sienna is still upset with Brandon. Speaking of the woman, I said that much all life. So then Sienna is upset in another conversation because Brandon says that you are heated right now. And it's like face to face in a bed. And then apparently Sienna throws flowers. And then at the end, it is it's resources for the National Domestic Violence Hotline. You can text START to 88788 or 1-800-799-SAFE. That's 1-800-799-SAFE. That's 1-800-799-SAFE. That's 7233 7233 7233. Or go online at thehotline.org. Let me make sure that's the right one. I think that's the right one. Thehotline.org. Yeah, thehotline.org. So I will drop that in the chat. And ladies and gentlemen, that is y'all review. Chat. Let me tell you something. Honestly, this show, I don't know what's coming as of yet for Love and Marriage Huntsville, but child, the heat is on right now for this show until it gets here on May 4th. Because child, They must be doing multiple episodes with family. These people aren't even sure they want each other, let alone introduce these folks to the family. That's what I'm saying. I'm so disappointed. Sienna, so pretty, such a red flag. I had hope for this couple, but the season ain't over. We shall see. Exactly. Way too soon. I wish I would introduce my family to Crazy Sienna, Gaslight, Chris. Production people. We need a meeting, and then there are the resources there. So, with that being said, I'm gonna turn my camera now because we've done the whole show for over 2 hours. So now we're going to do the weekly poll. Now I got a feeling we are all going to agree on this poll, but then again, we also had an answer, and then it came out to be something different. With I think it was Dom and Alexis being the best couple of the week. Am I not right? Gigi. Okay, hang on. Gigi will be back up. Child, listen, it's doing something. It's doing a little something, that's for damn sure. It's doing a little something, that's for damn sure. Gigi will be back up in a minute, y'all. But child, this is just the second episode. Thank y'all for the 29 likes. I appreciate y'all. Love y'all, value y'all, appreciate y'all. We are live on tour. Glad to have all of you here. Gigi now will be back up here in just a minute. We are live on tour talking about the Never Ever Met Season 1, Episode 2. Glad to have all of you here. All right. Gigi is back up. Welcome back in. Glad to have you. So we're about to do the poll. Now, we did the poll last week. And I think it was Dom and Alexis that had the most results. Am I not right? Gigi?
Yep, I'm here. Can you hear me?
Yeah, so last week the poll was which couple had like the best connection. I think it was like one of the best dates. Either way, it was Dom and Alexis that had the highest results, correct?
Right, I think, yeah. And then it was like Sienna and Brandon.
Exactly. And we were all just shocked by, that result because of what happened. So this is week 2 poll. I have the feeling that we're all going to agree, but I have to read out the poll because this is what OWN has done, okay? We're being fair to the Oprah Winfrey Network. Was Sienna being fair when she got angry at Brandon for talking to Millie? Yes, Brandon had no business talking to Millie about anything. No, Sierra was doing the same thing, talking to Greg. It's complicated. I think we all
no. Absolutely not.
Now, remember, everybody, last week were results that were like, what the fuck? Now, like I said, I did not do this poll before coming on here because Gigi knows my rule about going live. I respect the audience way too much to do things to y'all to hurt y'all experience. Because if I know the result, then it's not a genuine reaction. So here we go. America, thank you for being right this time. Oh, my Lord. So we have, let's see the percentage. 2.6% says complicated. Okay, y'all just wanted to be a part of the poll, didn't you? Okay. 7.9 said that yes, Brandon had no business talking to Millie about anything. 89.5% said no, Sierra was doing the same thing talking to Greg. Thank y'all.
Right. Come on now. The other ones, I feel like y'all just wanted to say something different.
That's it.
Because there's no way that even it can be edited, chopped and screwed as many times as you want to, it was uncalled for how she acted. And calling him a bitch, I couldn't see him saying nothing to her for her to call him out his neck. No. Or even get hostile like that to it got to a point to where he was talking to Millie and she was talking to Greg. Like, Come on. It's not like they was talking about trying to link up and be together or nothing like that.
Exactly.
But how are you going to get mad at something you did too?
And like I said, y'all all in a house for how many weeks? 3 weeks. So nobody's supposed to talk to nobody? Okay, child. So,
Right.
So America,
supposed to walk with your head down. No, sir.
Exactly.
No, man.
So America, thank you for being right this time. Thank y'all very much. I'm gonna give y'all credit on that. Okay. Now here is the couple's connection. After this week, Alexis and Dominique are no longer here, so we can just cancel them out. After this week's episode, which couples have the strongest connections? You may vote for more than one couple. I think we can say Greg and Millie. I think we can say Aaron H. and Diamond. I think we can say Josh and Shay still. And I'm going to give Brandon and Sierra just for Brandon's sake, because Brandon's a good dude. Are we good?
Nah, but you got to be honest, because as far as connections, I don't feel like they have a connection. Yeah.
Brandon and Sierra, so take them off?
Yeah.
Okay. So
that's disrespectful to him to even say that he's still got a connection after being disrespected by that woman.
You're right. You're right. But seriously, I only did that vote to support Brandon. I did not mean that in Gigi.
Support him by being honest and saying that connection needs to be.
You're right. You're absolutely right. So with that being said, are we good with these choices here before I click submit?
Yeah.
Okay, here we go. I'm submitting live right now. Oh, wow. 0.3. Wait, let me hold it. Let me hold it. 0.3%.
For who? I can't not see that. What?
Hang on, child. Let me zoom in. I mean, it's
right.
barely anything there. 0.3%.
And look at Brandon and Sienna.
0.9%. But that was for more of what Sienna did, not for Brandon.
Mm-hmm.
Because we all saw the result for supporting Brandon. Josh at 3.8%.
Mm-hmm.
Greg and Millie 18.8%. Aaron H and Diamond 82.2%. Y'all, do y'all not see how big of a? I mean, you see the graph, but 18.8 from 1.2%. Child. All right now. Oh. This is just.
I feel like
Go ahead.
Aaron and Diamond, they're grown, okay? Like they grown.
Exactly.
Okay, they ain't got time for the games. They have been through some stuff. I definitely don't like the fact that he proposed to another chick on social media, knowing that Diamond would see it. Like that was just some whole activity.
Right.
But I know there's people that would disagree with me, but oh well. But I mean, I feel like their connection is more authentic than the rest.
Yeah.
Like, yeah, I could actually see them for real being together.
Yeah. I definitely can. And you know what? Honestly, too, you know what's amazing? The couples that we chose are the couples that are at the top. Like, real talk. Like I said, I don't see these results before voting with y'all live. Child.
Do we know or do we know?
That part.
Like, listen. If you know, you know, okay? It is what it is.
That part right there. 7 people still in the building here. Thank y'all so much. Child, oh, Lord Jesus. Like I said, y'all, a lot of TV is happening this summer. Like I said, the Never Ever Mets dropping Fridays at 8, 7 Central, only here. # on Keeping It Real. Love and Marriage Huntsville is coming back May 4th at 8, 7 Central, only here. # on Keeping It Real. And then this show is coming back this summer. Roll it. Did you miss us? It's gonna be a hot summer for TV, ladies and gentlemen. I can't wait for it. It's gonna be a good time. Oh man. You know,
and didn't what was it called? Was it called Just Kicking It? The SWV and Escape?
Yes, Just Kick. Yes, it was just Kicking It with Escape, but you're talking about SWV and Escape the Queens of R&B, correct?
Yeah, the Queens of R&B. I think that's coming back, isn't it?
So no season 2 on that as of yet, but they are going out on tour. But there's a possibility. There's a possibility for sure because there's some storylines from that show that are not finished out yet.
Yeah, that's it. Listen, that was a mess. But I thought I saw that the show was coming back.
Yeah, I thought so. I thought so too because the Jasmine brand released it, and then they took it down because it was for the tour. And so, listen, one thing to know too. So one thing to know, 2 things for sure. No matter how small it may seem to you, doing the right thing is never too small. So I made a Instagram story to Lily Lyons, saying, "Hey, I am so sorry," because she said, "I don't know where you're getting your information from." I'm like, "No, the Jasmine brand said it." So I was defending the Jasmine brand because I know they normally don't miss, right? But also too, when you're wrong, you're wrong. Now, even though Lily probably didn't see the story, I felt good of doing the right thing. And I wasn't asked to do that. That was just because I was raised right. So, let me ask y'all this. Do y'all think that this show needs a reunion at all? Because it's only 10 episodes, allegedly.
I'm thinking about that. I mean, I think they do, just so that we can kind of like get a timeline, see where all the couples are at after the fact, you know?
Yeah, I agree with that because, this is just, like I said, this is just the second episode. I feel like we are going to need a reunion. With all this drama, we're going to need a, what do you say, Gigi, a 3-part reunion? Because there's no way you can do this in a 2-part reunion. I'm sorry.
Well, how many episodes do we have? Because if we're getting all this after just the first 2 episodes, say this is 10 episodes, 12 episodes. Right. We're definitely going to need a 3-part.
It's 10 episodes.
Okay, so yeah, we definitely need a 3-parter. Yeah. Break it down. Yeah.
And honestly, too, I mean, I know this is Toronto Jones' first season hosting, right? But I do think that if Alexis and Dom do come to the reunion, then what they said on social media needs to be covered on the reunion. Don't dance around it. Bring it to the forefront. Y'all said that it was fake.
Right.
And y'all said we're the first couple to fake a relationship on TV. That needs to be addressed. There's no way you can do that reunion and not address it.
Absolutely. It definitely needs to be addressed. We need to talk about this. So what part was fake? What do y'all mean by y'all faked the relationship? Because that's not what we're here for.
Right.
Y'all took space away from somebody who might actually be really looking for love. And they met their soulmate online and they just want to meet them. You took away a place for people who are really about this life.
Right.
So yeah, definitely would want to know.
And then Sienna calling Brandon a bitch. I'm sorry, we're gonna have to talk about that too.
Definitely got to talk about that and the gaslighting and just the whole
and throwing the flowers too. Like we gotta talk about all that.
Like, we got to start from the beginning. Let's talk about the whole attitude when you was doing the Kama Sutra move. Like, the chemistry and the energy was off then.
Yep.
And you could tell that she definitely, I don't know if they had a conversation beforehand and things got, you know what I'm saying? crazy and we just didn't see that part, but whatever have you, whatever it is, she definitely um created a situation that definitely didn't have to be as bad as it was. Especially, it did not have to turn disrespectful like that.
No, absolutely. You know what? You know what would be really cool. Now we've talked about on live before, where they actually do it from a live audience, live on OWN. But it would be cool. You know how like we do the StreamYard thing, and we could send the link to people and stuff. It would be cool if they could tape the reunion and then give the people who are watching it like a StreamYard link, and then you could pull up people on StreamYard as they're taping the reunion. So it has somewhat of a live element to it.
Yeah. Yeah. That
If
would
you don't want to
definitely
go,
be
if you don't want to go live, at least there's an element of live.
right. There's some way, like because there's some questions and stuff that I feel like only true fans are, going to ask. Because certain networks not going to let certain questions come out because it's crazy how they'll allow you to fight and have controversy during the season, but yet some things just completely don't get talked about. They just
No, exactly.
so yeah.
And what I don't want is if Dom does come, for him to get that attitude with Tashonda Jones. You know what I mean? So because if that happens, then God forbid that it's just like, oh, at that point it's like what do you do? I mean, just
Right. Like, what are you even here for if this is the attitude you have?
right. I mean, imagine. I mean, if he said that, if he was to say that to Shonda Jones, imagine if a grown man on live or on StreamYard asked him about that. What you mean, Braylon? You do it too damn much. You think it too damn deep, and get up all in the screen and stuff. It's like, dude, you all right? I feel fretted now. Like,
Yeah. But yeah, it's already 2 episodes in, and it's got a lot of juice flowing. Okay, there's a lot of juice pulsating out of this orange right now. Let me tell you.
Yes,
so yeah, we definitely gonna stay tuned and gonna keep coverage.
I would not be surprised if this gets renewed for a second season already. I mean,
yeah.
From the first 2 episodes, this much action. I think this is the most action we've seen on OWN in quite a while, honestly, to be real.
Right. And I think it was Glam, was that you, baby, that said that you wouldn't be surprised if this show gave LMH a love for his run for his money? Yep, we talked about that too, didn't we, Braylon? We talked about it.
Yes, we did.
We definitely talked about that too, because you have on you can tell production, especially when you know media, you can tell when different production companies are involved with different shows. You could definitely tell. You got Kingdom Reign, who's over all the nonsense. And as much as I love American Huntsville, and you know what I'm saying, the bullshit that they have going on, I don't like. I don't like the fake storylines. I don't like how everybody keeps attacking Mel, and nobody wants to take accountability for themselves. Everybody wants to try to be her and emulate her, but then, they want to act like she ain't shit, but yet y'all steady want to beat her. So, but you got Kingdom Reign over Love and Marriage Huntsville, DC, and Detroit. Can anybody really tell me what's going on with DC or Detroit? What's going on with Detroit? Who's hurt? Who really watches DC? You know what I'm saying? The numbers really aren't there, but you got Kingdom Reign over that. You got Kingdom Reign over, what's the other one?
You got Bell Collective.
Bell Collective, yeah. So No, you got different production, so the quality is going to be different. You're going to have a better run. You're going to have different. The episodes are going to be different. That's why you see with them, there are no tolerance for the bullshit. They have a no touch policy. You touched him, he touched you. Both y'all gone.
Yep.
And that's what it is. So, but yeah, it's all on production. So I definitely feel like they would give them a run for their money. Okay, so it was healthcare workers. Yes, they definitely. I feel like this show could definitely do that. It could do that. Yeah, without question.
Yeah, like I said, if I see a Deadline article, because that's where we learned about the renewal of Love and Marriage Huntsville from Deadline.com. It was an exclusive on there. We covered it here on Virtual Tour Live, as we often do cover from Variety, The Wrap, Deadline, The Hollywood Report, The Hollywood Publications. Not saying we don't cover the blogs, because we do, but we want something official, we go to the spaces that are official. And of course, press releases as well. So, but if I see a Deadline article or any article saying this show has been renewed for season 2, I'm not going to be surprised. I'm not. And Gigi, what did you say to me after I was the first one to crack it? What did you say everyone else was going to end up doing?
What, following behind?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, they're gonna follow behind. I wouldn't be surprised if some of your content got tagged. But yeah, there's gonna be more people starting to cover the show. People that didn't even really know about it, they're gonna start covering it.
Because I'm like, if I'm not mistaken, I'm the one that was promoting the show for months before it even got to y'all. Like I said, let me show that receipt. And listen, this is not to say that y'all can't cover the show. I'm not saying that at all. See, I'm not like other content creators where I'm going to tell y'all what to do, what not to do. I'm not that. Never have in the past, present, or afterlife. But receipts are receipts as well. Real talk. So let me see. Let me get that receipt up. Okay, here it is. Right here. Hang on. Just remember when the show is finally talked about, who talked about it first. That day on 3/6/2024 was the first one to cover it. First video. And not to mention too, because I know some of y'all are gonna say, okay, Brad, well, that's a cute receipt, but how do you know? I'm like, well, like I said, Aaron H commented on my video. Go to the video. And see, this is why it's important to show your receipts. Not so much to show that you are being a smart ass, but knowing who you are and knowing your receipts is powerful. Because that means nobody can tell you your own history. You know what I mean? Hang on 1 second. I'm just doing a couple of things. Try to. Oh, what's going on? Okay, hang on, y'all.
while y'all are sitting in here, make sure that y'all like, share, and subscribe to both of our channels.
Yes,
Make
indeed.
sure
Please and
you hit
thank
the
you.
notification bell so that you know every time we upload. Make sure y'all are here with us every time we go live. We thank y'all and love y'all for the support, and thanks for taking this journey with us.
Absolutely. Sorry, y'all. I don't know what's going on with my Lord Jesus, this damn laptop. I mean, for one, it is my fault for having so many tabs on, but also too, like, I don't know if y'all have this too, where you'll be doing one thing and you're just doing that one thing. And then you're finding one thing upon another thing upon another thing, and you got like 10 tabs open. But you don't mean to do it, though. You do not mean to do it at all. Hang on one second. Let me look at the live chat here on my phone. Sorry. Okay, view channel. Okay, there we go. All right, videos. We go to that one right there. Never ever Mets. Let me switch it. All right, so here is the Never Ever Mets. This came out 1 month ago, March 6, 2024. And then here is Aaron Howard right here. Hi, love the video. Look for us. Here is Aaron's YouTube channel. Y'all can believe what y'all want to believe. I just provide receipts. I don't know what y'all want me to do. Lord help me. GG, with that being said, Queen, any final words before we head out here? Because this was a great.
No, I'm just waiting for next week. Because listen, I feel like this is definitely a good addition to, the OWN Network catalog, and just definitely waiting to see what else happens. So,
absolutely.
So yeah. Well, guess we out this thing. Anything else you got to say?
No, I'm gonna go ahead and do the daily motivator for this live, and then of course we'll head on out of here.
All right, I'm with you.
Once again, love you, GG, and honestly too, I really am proud of the fact that you and me came together. Of course, I know Dr. Ucha and Q have also been on board with this, but I'm proud of the fact that we didn't let the fact that our main show was off doesn't mean that we're not good at what we do. You know what I mean?
Right.
What you do, you're just good at what you do.
That part.
So, and like I said, ain't nobody gonna give it to you more real than us, okay?
Sometimes we give it a little too real.
A little too real, but we spent 44 minutes on domestic violence before moving on to the other parts of the show. Okay.
Right.
Okay. Just want that.
Okay.
Good. To accomplish great things, we must not only act, but also dream, not only plan, but also believe. Antoinette France, very well said. It's time for the Daily Motivator and Gigi, feel free to chime in with what you want to say on this Daily Motivator as well. It's time for the Daily Motivator for Saturday, April 27th, 2024. What you do best. Possibilities fill your world today. Grab a few and go with them. Allow the possibilities to energize you out of your weariness. Let them inspire you out of your complacency. It's great to develop capabilities and resources. What's even better is when you put them to meaningful use. Every moment that passes will never come again. Spend them all in ways that recognize and celebrate the precious value of your life that's yours. Transform potential value into realized enduring value. Experience the satisfaction of reshaping opportunities into achievements. Plenty of possibilities currently wait your competence, your action, your commitment. Do what you do best and bring them fully to life. Ralph Lauren. I love it, because I think that doing what you do best, I don't think really anybody is the best of the best. I think being the best of the best is in the eye of the beholder. That's one. But what you do best has to require a commitment and a focus. That's the second thing. And finally, plenty of possibilities currently await your competence, your action, your commitment. They currently await you, but that doesn't. I'm going to say that one more time. Plenty of possibilities currently await you. That doesn't mean they're going to wait on you. If you want those possibilities, you got to go after it. Gigi, do you want to contribute anything to this motivator, this daily motivator of what you do best?
I mean, you got to, trust in yourself and just believe that you can do it regardless of what anyone else has to say. You got to believe in yourself first, because before you can really expect anyone else to motivate you, you got to be motivated to, motivated yourself. So yeah, definitely. Doing what you do best, whether that's just getting up out of bed and starting off with positivity and smiling. Do it the best you can. You know what I'm saying? You just always strive for the best. Don't let trials and tribulations and setbacks keep you from accomplishing being the best. And as a motivator, don't say what you want to be best at. Say what you will be best at.
Come on, and you do it. Let the church say amen. Not amen, amen. With that being said, it is time for the best outro on YouTube. By the way, shout out to the lovely Queen T with Gigi9. Please like, comment, share, and subscribe to her. Y'all, when I tell y'all, I genuinely love this sister right here. Such a great spirit, such a great person, and really
thank you.
Will definitely be a legend in more ways than one. I really mean that.
Yeah, if y'all stay tuned, I'll be uploading some new content, just working on some things, but I definitely will have a lot of new content coming out, so y'all stay tuned.
Absolutely, for sure. So with that being said,
with that, I'm gonna get out of here.
Go right ahead, Queen. Love you, and we will talk soon.
Much love. Bye, everybody.
See you soon, Queen. With that being said, everybody, it's time for the best outro on YouTube. Know what you do and do what you know. Never say you want more special, because you were always born blessed. And trust, you may not be where you want to be, but by the end of it, you'll be where you need to be. Do what you've been chosen to do. Why is one thing to call yourself? It's another thing to be chosen. One love, much love, all love. I have spent time with you. You have spent time with me. Hopefully, by spending time together, we'll rise to be great together. And always remember, we're doing radio, television, YouTube, living your best life, or just recognizing that just because someone's trying to communicate feelings to you does not mean you should call them out your name, Sienna. Make sure the replay is not just for you to watch it, not just for you to listen to it, but if you want to experience it again. We love you, we value, we embrace you all. Always remember, or receive love, you gotta give it, or receive love, you gotta give it, or receive love, you gotta give it. Wherever obstacles you ever overcome, wherever successes you have achieved on this particular day, we are extremely proud of you. If no one else is proud of you, be proud of your damn self. And finally, y'all, neither one of us wants to be the first to say goodbye, but can somebody at least be the first to say hello and bring some positivity into the valley? Can we do that moving forward? Please, thank you, and love you. With that being said, commercial break and fireworks. Enjoy the fireworks for the day that was, for the day that's coming, for the blessings that are on the way for you, me, all of us as a society, as a people, as a culture. By the way, I think we will be on Lil Paulette and the Gang's YouTube channel. Myself, Lil Paulette, and Sassy TV from the 803 with 4T with the 3. It should be a good time. One love, much love, all love. We feel the love. We will send it right back to you. Good night, everybody.
Did you miss us?
If only there was a place in the morning to start my day. With a smile, somewhere to help me get in the know. Oh wait, there is. Good morning, America. GMA 7A. Now that's how you start your day.
Welcome to Copeland's.
Copeland's is not just some fancy place for your big night out. In fact, there's no occasion too big. Or if you like, too small. Copeland's. There's always something good.
Sweet morning dew, one look at you, and it was plain to see you were my destiny. God, you were found. I come from nothing. Our son is your son.
Welcome to the celebration.
We all we got.
I'll see that. Don't you leave here to go for happiness. I want you to leave here to show that. Hey, grab me one too.
What is this feeling that everyone's feeling?
Ding, ding, ding.
With such feeling.
Ding, ding, ding.
This winning feeling.
Ding, ding, ding.
This tingle of success. This sensation of triumph.
Ding, ding, ding.
This sensation.
Oh, I can feel it! This season, everyone gets the winning feeling. Win guaranteed prizes like $250 grand and more. Only at Dave & Buster's.
Things have been a little quiet around here. We've missed the fun, we've missed the excitement, we've missed the entertainment, we've missed the nightlife, but most of all, we've missed you. We're getting ready. Caesar's Rewards. We can't wait to welcome you back.
This is for all you multi-talented, multitasking, multi-everything people out there. Take it away.
Find your glory, write your story. Fearless feet will carry you. Time you own it, take your moment. Be a fire burning through. Hustling from night until morning, grinding it out, it won't be long. Feel your power, it's your hour. You inspire, you are strong.
Enjoy your Zoa. No applause? You're all fired.
Now that you've reached the stage in your life where quality television is important, Nubian TV is a black network that speaks to your lifestyle. Nubian TV is the world's first digital network devoted to the upscale and political lifestyles of black people. Nubian TV's programming includes politics, travel, fashion, food, automotive, arts and culture, civil rights, music, and more. Watch now on Amazon Fire TV, Roku, or watch globally at nubiantv.net. Nubian TV, it's what you want to watch. Now that you've reached the stage in your life.
Caesar. Just look at him. Politician. General. Author. Ruler. Man. Legend has it, he's not only stared into the belly of the beast, he's had it for dinner. Here he's free to relax, or party, or relax, or party, or relax, and party. His is a world of opulence, success, and the occasional impulse buy. Not one to rest on his laurels, he's famous for ushering in a new age of entertainment. So, for anyone seeking a place where the sun never sets on a good time, all this awaits.
I am Caesar, and I approve this palace.